Start recording. And that is going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And welcome, everybody, to another episode of Rocks Fall Everyone Dice. I'm here with the Amber family. This is episode 24. So, what happened last time?
Shenanigans and things got handy. Okay, so we kicked off the session with combat because somebody threw a coin into a well and tried to make his problems go away, and they just showed up instead.
Had to try.
It almost killed 2 of our people twice, but nobody died.
Did kill one of us once, but then I lived.
Right.
Yeah.
During this time, Sebastian and Tamir took baby Charles and Madeline for walkies. So you guys just took them for walkies. After the fight, Uzula attempts to go help get a bear person off of Penny and is about ready to just Eldritch Blast it right off. She bamps out from underneath it. Words are exchanged. Penny throws a fish at Uzula and then stomps away. Penny heads west. Yeah. Penny heads west for a bit.
Peacemaker wasn't there.
Yeah. Correct. He went for walkies. She heads west for a while. She sees a small hut with a smoking stack, watches it go by, watches it, heads towards it. There's a lit hearth with a rocking chair, so she knocks on the door because it looks like such a lovely little house.
Yes.
Penny calls out, the hearth calls out, looks again, the hearth is then out, the room is cold, chair is empty. There appears to be a slaughtered pig hanging in the back corner. Penny calls out again, and a voice invites her in. After waiting for a moment, Penny waits for someone to come down, no one comes. Looks inside, there's a skinny, cowled person, comes down the stairs. They have skinny arms and a walking stick. Penny does notice that the knees are kind of pointed backwards, though. Person takes a seat in the chair in front of the hearth, and invites Penny in. Penny goes inside, is offered food but declines. There's a really good smell coming from the hearth with whatever stew pot is there. Person introduces herself as Addie. She offers to heal Penny's hands. Penny was very hurt when she stormed off. So, like, 1 hit point level of hurt.
It's the first time I've gotten to use
great way
that,
to
so
wander
I was
off.
very
Right.
excited.
But she threw a fish and then stomped off.
Because you're an asshole. Not
What?
even.
You
like
didn't even
an
finish the
actual-
conversation.
Not even an actual
You just
asshole.
threw a
You're
fish
just
and
really,
left.
really stupid.
Just
Which makes me hate you.
What's that, Ray?
Why don't we hear Uzla's story first, and then you can hand it.
Fuck off!
The Peacekeeper's back. Okay.
You know, sometimes art
miss
imitates
you.
life. You always have to take a piece of your own life, put it in your character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the interventionist.
Wrangling
Okay.
your students.
So.
Actually, right now I'm doing with 2 staff members, but yeah.
Oh. So, Penny has conversations with Addie. Addie gives Penny a box. It's a medicine kit. It's an enchanted magical medicine kit. Uses it to heal up, and Penny gets to keep the kit. Addie offers food again, and then says she needs to go rest. Penny helps her upstairs, doesn't eat the food. Helps the lady upstairs, and kind of slinks into bed. As she's upstairs, Penny does notice that there are a lot of herbs hanging in bundles, and those bundles are held from the ceiling by chicken feet, just drying. It feels very homey on a creepy level to Penny. Just chicken feet from the ceiling, very homey, like home, but chicken feet on the ceiling. Penny does go back downstairs and kind of snoops around for a little bit, opens up the stew to take a look, and it's full of fingers. The pig carcass is actually a human carcass. The herbs that are from the ceiling, hanging from the ceiling, do look a little off. They may at one point have been people who were turned into plants and are now being dried like mummies. And Penny is not sure what's going on. takes a look outside and notices the house is walking on indeed chicken feet. It's a 15-foot drop down. Penny does misty step from the house and is tied in a tree and watches the house walk away. Notices the windows are eyes. Penny takes a short rest just in the tree. While all that is happening, we go back to the life of the party.
I get to point and laugh from a tree.
Great. Damalis, Vetter, and Uzula finish ransacking the corpses of the bodies they killed. They take a short rest. Vetter looks down at the chest in the well. There is something that holds you in place. When he looks down, he can tell that there's something that will hold you in place and put you to sleep and drown you in the water, but there's no magic. There's no other magic on the well. In-game time, it's now about 7:30 p.m. Uzula and Damalis come up with a brilliant idea to attempt to get the water out to see if they can sample it by splashing. So Damalis goes on one side, ready to catch in a bowl. Uzula's on the other and is about to just splash down, get it out. Well, as it happens, it was an aquamoeba. And when that happens, combat ensued, and we decided to just run away. Very bravely. As we run away, Damalis may or may not have been captured and started to be digested by the aquamoeba, but in true superhero form, busts out of the aquamoeba and runs away in true monk form. And we run like kids to save our lives, which we do. Eventually, we come back around, we meet up with each other and start heading on the path towards the entrance in the center. Penny eventually meets up with the group again as she's walking back. Uzula and Damalis are up front talking basically about our childhoods and how we got here and all this stuff. Vetter betrays Uzula to the highest level by having conversations
By having
with Penny.
more than half a brain cell.
Betrayal of the highest rank. By having conversations with Penny on how to get in Uzula's good graces. He justifies his betrayal as a life debt to Penny because of something that happened during combat.
And I saved his life twice.
Vetter suggests getting another intelligent doll and giving it to Uzula to fix the rift. Penny's obsessed with the fact that she found a fish and is starting to say something but just stomps and walks off. In-game time is about 9 p.m. when the party decides to camp for the night. We do take a long rest. We were successful and able to do so. In-game time is coming out of the long rest. It is 6 a.m. We are on the conservatory path.
Who gave a life debt to whom?
I didn't actually give her a life debt.
Penny may or may not have saved Vetter during combat, once or twice by taking a hit or two. So he feels obligated to share Uzula's information with somebody else.
Figured I would try to mend fences a little bit. She's earned that. Didn't work. I tried.
He tries, and then Penny stomps off again. But this time she doesn't assault Vetter with a fish. That's only for Uzula. If Penny would like to interject at this time.
Oh, now Penny's allowed to talk.
Uzula will allow it.
Suddenly now. Uzula wants to hear what Penny has to say.
Oh, Uzula doesn't want to hear. She's allowing you to talk.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, go fuck
The
yourself.
prosecution has ended, and now it is time for the defense.
Correct.
Anyway, while Penny was on her little side adventure getting away from the band of idiots, particularly Uzula, she found out that they stuck with you. Anyway, in the hut, I realized that the lady was not just, some sweet little old lady. She's actually Baba Hundred Hands.
Granny Hundred Hands.
Granny Hundred Hands.
Who is a Baba.
Who is a Baba.
And she was one of the original 7. So big bad news. Told her that she could ask for my help, and then clarified that I meant while I was in her house, she could ask me for help if she needed something, and then fucking dipped because I realized that she was a hag, and I was out of my depth.
Can I interject real quick? She is... Leslie is interjecting. She's an elder hag, an original member of the original 8 from the Gilded Thorn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just so that
Thank you.
they caught
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Leslie was interjecting.
No, you're
Sorry.
good.
Yep.
You're good. Okay. And then came back, had a conversation with Vetter. Thought real hard about actually telling him, what's going on and why she's such a bitch. But then realized that, Uzula's too stupid to understand anyway, and my favorite cousin has disappeared, so there's no fucking point. And you guys don't deserve to hear this, so I'm just gonna go to bed now. Thanks, bye. Oh, that's a whole lot of ass.
That was. Oh,
That's a whole lot of blood.
I looked over
that was butt.
right as...
The camera does not treat people well, so I'm sorry.
All right. So, it's morning.
Oh, and the fish. The
Oh.
fish was an attempt to make nice with you.
But that's not how.
Do you know how fucking hard it was to find a goddamn herring on this fucking estate?
Oh, you found a herring?
Specifically, because I remembered that was your favorite fish.
Pickled
I
herring.
couldn't find pickled herring, but I found a herring.
Right.
And you know what? I'm not sorry for throwing it at your fucking face, you ignorant spam bake.
All you did was assault her with a fish after she was attempting to help you by getting
Was that
the
in
bear
character?
thing. Yes, this
Wait,
is all.
wait, wait.
No, this is all in
Yeah,
character.
this is
in
all
character.
in character.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you guys wake up to this in the morning.
Yeah, you wake up to this happening of I was attempting to help get the thing off of you.
By
and
Eldridge blasting me
I'm
and
not
the fucking
strong!
bear?
I wasn't gonna Eldritch
Oh
blast
my
you.
god, you
I was
didn't even
aiming
ask if I
up.
could figure it out myself. You
You're
just
right,
wanted
I
to blast
didn't
a
ask.
fucking bear.
I was attempting to help. I didn't think to ask.
You didn't think to rub two fucking brain cells together first?
Bold of you to assume I have two. I was attempting to get it off of you.
I'm so glad you realize how fucking stupid you are.
No, I'm not stupid. Look, I was attempting to help, and all you did was bamf out, so I won't help you anymore. Noted. I will
Thanks.
just let you be
Thanks.
crushed by the dead bear.
Cool. Yeah,
What?
that's
What?
that's
You're
exactly
still
how I
trying
expected
to-
that to go.
We are still trying to be stealthy
Not
as
really.
a team. What is wrong with you two?
She threw a fish at me.
And that bothers you why?
Well, I was attempting to help, so literally can't do anything here.
From her own admission, she was trying to help you by giving you a fish.
Wait, helping me by giving me a fish?
No.
That's what
What?
she said.
No. That was me trying to get back. That was Penny trying to get back into Uzula's good graces by bringing her what
Right,
she thought
but
was
that's
her
how he
favorite
interpreted
fish.
it. That's how.
Oh, that's how Sebastian heard it?
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
Just out of curiosity, point toward the television screen that has all of us on, that has Justine and I on it. That explains so much. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
It feels weird to talk to the
look
camera.
Like you're looking at each
Yeah,
other.
now you're looking at me.
Right.
Hindsight being 2020, I probably just should have moved it over there.
Yeah.
Actually, you know
Should we
what?
maybe do
I
that?
probably could.
Can we
No,
do that?
Let's do that on break. Let's do that on
Okay.
break.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
great.
Because there's a
We're-
lot of
we're-
chords involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And to be completely honest, with these two, this could actually be happening just like this. I am looking at you!
You know what? With Uzula, that's damn right how it happened.
Okay. First off, Uzula is not stupid.
Thank
Uzula
you.
just has a problem with impulse control,
Thank you.
which runs in the family.
Yeah.
I did a thing to help the family.
Uh-huh.
Oh, don't
How'd that
even.
work out for you?
And you knocked the candle down, which made me get in this situation.
I
know.
knocked a candle down? I knocked a candle down.
No, I
Me.
did. He's saying I did. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What candle?
The candle in the church during the raid.
Right.
That burned down the church, which made us run before I could get the artifact.
I didn't know you needed the artifact. Maybe if you'd communicated better.
What happens when you keep secrets?
When was this?
Okay, wait.
Before we met
this
you
even-
guys.
Before we even get here, let's just go back to the beginning. Does anybody else have anyone else that's after them?
Yeah, we're all adventurers.
What'd you
How
do?
far that walk you look.
Tamales, what dirty secrets do you have?
Well, I may have mentioned something about a ghost at one point.
It's okay, we're all
You did.
haunted by our past.
And maybe his son.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jilted
Maybe.
lover?
No.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
then,
Where'd that
contact
come
you guys.
from?
She has no idea. It's Uzla, she's stupid.
I mean, to be 100% open and fair, I might have composed a song to make fun of a young lord's acne, and I might have performed it on his birthday in a bar, and I might have thought that it was fine, but then his father died unexpectedly, and now he's in charge.
What song?
Yeah. I mean, I could sing it later.
Oh.
Now is probably not the right time, but it does include words like buboes of pus-filled excrement, and it's kind of hard to rhyme that together.
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you rhyme that with? Says the bard.
We can talk about it later. There's this particular word in wrong game. Sorry, gotta look at which my languages are.
Cartholian. Cartholian's your common.
There's a particular word in Cartholian that rhymes with bubo that is local dialect has it as shorthand for corpse's anus.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
For this conversation.
Hmm?
I am dumber for this conversation.
Really? I thought you would be smarter for it because now you would know some of the local dialect.
In Cartholian, I know the local dialect. Thank you.
You don't know all the slang. That was former Cartholian.
Okay, so you've got somebody after you.
Huh.
You've
Yeah,
got
but
people
he's. I mean, okay, out of character. How many of you have seen the Walt Disney version of the Three Musketeers?
A very long time ago, but yes.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The young guy that
Is trying to kill D'Artagnan.
yes.
D'Artagnan!
That dude, that's who this dude is. Except with really bad acne.
So the live action Three Musketeers.
Yes, the live action Three Musketeers, but not the one that has Mila Jovovich in it, which is fucking brilliant and totally steampunky, but not as good as the Disney version.
Okay.
I have no enemies because I
Really?
get along with people.
You are so
You have
boring.
no enemies.
None whatsoever.
Yes. I'm not,
Not-
boring. I make
not-
friends.
Not an enemy. You don't have an old lover in your past.
Oh, I've taught lots of those, but honestly, we're not talking about them.
So there is no person on the face of the planet who does not like you.
There are plenty who don't like me. They just
But
haven't
that's because they
talked to
don't
me.
know you yet.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
I'm wonderful.
You're a suck up.
Wow.
You just haven't met the right enemy yet.
I'm hoping to meet them on this trip.
Maybe you've met them already.
Maybe the
I might
real
have.
treasure was the enemies we made along the way.
That's right.
I think it's one of the dumbest things I've ever said.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Uzula rubbing off on Penny. Excellent.
Well, you become her disciple. I'm going to point that one out to you.
No!
I mean, you may have Richard if he, makes it through all of this. To be fair.
So,
To be fair.
All right.
Anyone else?
No.
You don't have anyone after you, just your brother. That's people.
No.
Or-
I handled my problems.
so you don't have any enemies. Wow, you're boring.
Oh no, I handled my enemies. I had them.
I mean, to be fair, there may be, some of the townspeople that survived the raids and stuff like that. If they
But
saw
they
our
don't-
faces.
If they saw my face, but they don't even know my name.
Yeah, fair enough.
They don't know me. They don't know me enough to be my enemy. I travel with my own enemy.
Do you know your enemy? Do you know your enemy?
Do you not?
Do you know your enemy?
Right.
What?
Silence is the enemy
I don't like silence. It confuses me.
of the insurgency.
The what? That's a big word. I'm gonna need you. What?
That's a $3 word she won't understand.
Is that a Pharrellian word?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the door. Time Daddy is probably outside. He's gonna save this problem because real Daddy isn't even here. So let's go. And you know what? I can stomp off too. So Uzula starts to stomp off.
Which
She's
is
going
very
down the path.
Not effective considering how small you are.
Not even a little bit
Just see
effective.
little poofs of dirt on the walkway with each little tiny badger step.
She's not in badger form right now. She's in.
Very small compared
She's
to
still
everyone else.
small,
though.
yeah, but she's stomping off.
Adorable.
Tamir is a dwarf. Is she really tiny compared to Tamir?
No, she's about-
probably.
No, because you're half human. So no, we're about the same height. I still stomp off. I'm still shorter than
I
Penny.
still think it's fucking adorable, and I laugh hysterically.
Don't care. I'm ignoring you. It's
Uh-huh,
fine.
I don't give a shit.
Try
start-
that too.
Sebastian quietly leans over to Penny and says, "Ever seen a Build-A-Bear get mad?"
Wow.
I'm gonna assume you said the fantasy version of Build-A-Bear, but no, not until today, and it's phenomenal. Delightful. I love it. What is Fantasy Build-A-Bear called, Tony?
Fantasy Build-A-Bear?
Is it just Fantasy Build-A-Bear?
No, I'm sure it's called something.
Create a creature.
Bears are us.
Oh god, I'm dying. Oh.
Craft a critter.
Oh, I like that one.
Craft a critter works well.
Craft a critter? Yeah, I like that.
Build a basilisk.
No, dear God. First off, if their whole line is basilisk first and then everything else, I'm never going in there. You look at shit. You're in trouble.
Okay, how about Enchant a Beast Workshop, Mystic Creature Crafting, Summon a Spirit Animal Emporium, Arcane Familiar
Summon a
Foundry,
spirit animal emporium sounds like a dating site.
Arcane Familiar Foundry, Golem's Playmate Guild, Beastweave Boutique, the Eldritch Champion Creators, Mythweave
You put this in
Menagerie,
AI.
Yeah.
Yes, of course he put it into AI.
Fey Friend
Tony, do you exist
Fabricators.
anymore, or are you an AI creation?
You know what? I'm not even sure at this point.
So yeah,
I do like the Golem's Playmate Guild.
let's use that one later. I
Anyway,
feel like that'll be good.
I feel like Craft a Creature fits it best.
Craft a
Craft a
Creature.
creature.
Craft a
Okay.
creature.
Anyway,
All right.
scene is still yours. Let me know.
Where exactly are we, folks? Just so I know.
Oh, I gotta pull up the map.
Solid question.
Are we still in Area 51 or just outside Area 51 near the Wishing Well?
Where do you see the red dot? We're there.
Yeah.
We're there.
Okay, so just west of the Wishing Well.
Yeah.
Okay.
South. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's really
South?
throwing me
yeah,
off.
right, because of the way that
That west is
directions
up.
are.
Can you move the compass so it's more closer to where we're at? Please.
Sure,
I can do
sure,
it.
sure, sure. Oh, you got it? Okay, go for it.
I mean, you do it. If you're gonna do it, do it.
It's your spreadsheet. You're in charge.
Right. So yeah, Uzula is just walking on the path, but she's gone.
I'll put it in the middle. There we go. Control V. And
Oh, I just went like off on the side, but that works too.
there you go.
Okay. So we're headed south. We determined last time, because this is Leslie, we determined last time because we have the cart with Madeline and baby Charles in it, that we're gonna take the cart to the front door and then go outside and walk to the
East wing.
That's our current intent, is to go out the front door and then come into room 78 to then take people back to room 71, I believe. 70 or 71. Yeah, to Camilla.
Yeah, 71 would be
Yeah.
where
Gotcha.
Camille is at.
That's our
Okay,
current
that's
plan.
helpful.
Yep.
I knew the trick was to go back towards Camilla. I just want to make sure I knew where we were starting from.
Yep, we're the red dot, and we're
Okay.
headed south.
Got it?
Taking the
We're
longest way.
headed, yeah, we're headed south. Gotcha. Towards the bridge.
Yeah, the current, because we have the cart, going cross country is not as easy. So
Right.
we're gonna take the path. Unless somebody has a different idea or something else. That's our current plan.
I had teleport this.
Right?
Yeah.
I miss the higher levels so much.
I mean, we could just leave them here and come back later.
Let's maybe not do that.
Alright.
One of them's a literal baby.
Great. Madeline's alive. She's fine. She can handle it.
Oh yeah, he is a baby.
He's a baby.
I will
Yeah.
cut you.
I'm not even there. Uzula's not even there. So it's fine.
Okay, so you guys continue down the path. Okay, that sounds fair. And you're just following the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure.
Where's the
Who's pulling the cart? What's the marching order? Just kind of dress me up the scene so I know what kind of...
Uzula's like 60 feet away now.
Okay, so Luzula's
Last
way
time,
ahead.
if I remember correctly, I asked for the Villa twins to be on either side of the cart as we pulled it. Walking would be pulling the darn thing. Is that correct? Am I still the one pulling it?
Yeah, that was how we were originally. You were pulling it, and then you had a badger on either side, and then Damalis and Tamir were helping to push, I think. And Penny, I don't remember where. I think
had
you were.
teleported.
You had
somewhere
teleported.
else
Yeah,
because
that's
I
right. You
wasn't
weren't there
at
at the
that
time. Yep. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think you're the only one with a positive strength score, so...
Yeah. Correct.
Which is odd. The other group is a full 180.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, we
I
continue...
get the one with a positive strength score? That's terrifying.
Yeah.
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 No, I have +1 to strength.
Well, there you
Okay.
go. Woof.
Woo,
All
Penny
right.
showing off them muscles.
Alright, Gina Carano.
Rhea Ripley, thank you.
Alright.
Oh, I don't expect any of you to get that reference.
So, you guys continue south until eventually the road turns to the east. As the road turns towards the east, who is in the lead?
Okay.
Okay.
By a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, you would also.
I'm also close to the lead.
Okay. Okay.
I don't mind being pulling this from the rear. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. And is anyone in the back?
Yeah, I'm hanging out in the back with Sebastian.
Okay. Hanging out in the back with Sebastian.
Mainly because he's hauling my two siblings in the cart.
Okay. That sounds fair. Okay, so you guys, eventually, as the road turns south, you come across a bridge represented by that brown that goes over the waterway. You see a 10-foot wide, 60-foot long wooden bridge that spans a metering stream. On the far side of the bridge, the path continues, eventually turning out of sight among the forest trees. On the eastern side of the bridge, a humanoid figure with the head and horns of a billy goat speaks to something unseen beneath the bridge.
Is that Andrew that's over there?
It is not Andrew, and he is on the opposite side of the bridge from you. You see him on the very farthest side of the bridge, speaking to, it looks like he's kind of looking under the bridge, but he's not quite. He's speaking to something possibly under the bridge.
I'm gonna try and look to see where he's looking at.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. DC, because you're on this side of the bridge, is raised by 4.
17.
17. Okay. That is... beats the 16. You hear, in Carthalion, the goat says... The humanoid with the goat head says, "Please don't eat me, Mr. Troll. My brothers, who are right behind me, are much bigger and fatter than I am." A deep, gruff voice under the bridge will call out, "All right, you may pass. I'll wait for your brothers." Everyone can roll a perception check if they want. If they get a 16 or above, they'll be able to hear that exchange. 14 is they'll catch the first part but not hear the troll.
Lay down.
I heard nothing.
No from
I'm
Ursula.
evidently chewing something very loud.
Okay, that sounds fair.
But I'm far in the back, so I may miss that.
What's my perception?
Okay.
Where's my one?
I only got a 15.
Hopefully I get
One.
out of the way.
Okay.
So close.
So, the scene is still yours. Once again, a very long bridge over a metering stream, which means the stream is not very big. It just crisscrosses back and forth under the bridge. You don't, Skylar, you don't visibly see a troll. You just see the bridge, right? But you heard the troll, and you're able to hear the goat creature on the other side. Now, if you did make that 14, you did hear the goat creature because he was calling out. But it's a 16 you needed to hear the troll.
There's a bridge troll underneath there.
So we feed the goat guy to it. That's not angry.
He just gave him permission to cross. Then there's 2 more goat people coming.
Oh, so we wait till he's eating the other goat people and then cross?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys,
I'm waiting back. I'm able to have them. So
I'll look around to see if I can see any of the other goat. Are there any trees or anything nearby that I could maybe climb up or try and see?
not on this side. The trees are on the other side of the bridge.
So just looking for other goat people, waiting for them to see if they're coming by.
Okay. Okay. So you're waiting and observing, waiting for other goats to come by. So you guys do wait.
Yeah.
Okay. The goat creature walks across the bridge. He gets about halfway across the bridge, and then the bridge opens up in its middle, and you see a giant mouth open up and bite the goat man in half. The bridge itself is a mimic.
Oh no!
And it eats the goat man as he screams horribly and starts lurching, and eventually he's like slurped up like a piece of spaghetti.
So I see we go around
go
the
around.
bridge.
Like this.
Go
Yeah.
around.
That is horrific. How dare you?
We're not.
No, absolutely not. Nope.
Going
Why would
around
you
the
not
bend.
touch that
Around.
bridge with a 10-foot pole.
Going around.
Going around the bridge?
Going around the bridge.
Okay. Going around the
I
bridge.
mean, it's a straight shot. I mean, talking to, because Vetter and Demalis, I assume, are by her. Why don't we just cut across? Why don't we just go? The other path is right there. It's just straight ahead. Why don't we just go straight over there? We just avoid the water altogether.
Mhm.
There's also gators in the water.
You guys going to try to cross the water, or are you guys going to
No.
go all the way around the water?
We go around the water.
We're-
Around
so
the
where
water.
it goes straight, Uzula is saying go straight
Yeah.
south to cutting across
Cutting across? Okay.
to the other path because I think
Off
yeah
the path. Okay, that's fine.
yeah
Everyone, roll me a d6.
Five.
1.
Ooh, that is 3 points.
How many ones?
56.
All right.
I also got a 1.
You also got a 1.
1s. Ooh.
Can you look at what I rolled? I'm trying to find my other dice.
Where?
No. I need a witness for the roll.
That's a 1, isn't it?
It's a 1.
Oh.
It is a 1. How many people rolled ones?
4.
4 of you rolled ones.
What?
Cool. All of you that rolled ones, roll a d6 again.
I don't want to.
So far, we have 4 degrees of difficulty.
6.
2.
It's only against Tony.
3. Okay, none of you rolled a 4. So these are 4 degrees of difficulty.
At least it stopped at 4.
Okay. Cool.
wow, find the bright side there.
What's the marching order again?
Uzula's in front.
Uzula, Tamir.
Okay.
Then it would be
Vetter,
Vetter, Demalis, and then
Sebastian.
Sebastian
Sebastian
Penny
and
all the way
Penny.
in the back with the cart.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Great. All right. I'm gonna roll to see who would possibly get a roll for this. I will roll. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. I'm gonna roll 2d6, so 2 of you are gonna have a chance to possibly see this. Okay, I rolled a 1, which is you, and then I rolled a 6, which is Justine. I would like Leslie and Justine. Roll me perception checks.
Skill
24?
24.
15.
15. 15 does not get it. 24. Justine, there's not a lot of trees in this area, right?
Okay.
And so you make note of trees. And you
Yeah.
note that every time you look behind you, you keep seeing trees. But you didn't pass any trees while you walked over this prairie.
Okay. Any particular type of tree?
It just seems to be 3 just normal kind of like oak trees. Not big oaks, little oaks. Just like, maybe like 15 feet tall.
Okay. Little sapling oaks.
Little sapling oaks.
Gotcha. I'm gonna. Who am I walking up here with?
Uzla, Vetter, Damalis, Tamir, Sebastian, Penny. So
Okay.
You know,
Damalis would be next to you.
Okay. So, hey, Jamalis,
Yeah.
do you know anything about trees?
A little, I think.
Any of the trees that you know anything about seem to be particularly mobile?
Would I know anything about mobile
Roll me a nature check. Roll me a nature check.
I
would I
love the
know
way
anything
you
about
phrased
mobile
that.
trees?
nature, you say?
Nature.
I feel like my coffee disappeared far too quickly.
Well, apparently not much of I
A 5. With a 5, a defining feature of trees is their lack of mobility.
As far as I know, I don't know anything about mobile trees.
Okay, we're being followed by 3 15-foot oaks, like sapling oaks, and I mean like followed. Like we haven't passed any, and when you look back there are 3 sapling oaks behind us. Every time I look backwards. And I'm pretty sure that last fight that we had that I was there for, I did not wind up with some kind of visual, like, scar or hallucination. I haven't seen them prior to now.
I'm going to hold up some fingers and ask you how many.
That's 2 fingers, no trees.
How do we tell it to go?
Pull the pie out of the oven real quick. Yeah, thank you. Keep going. Sorry.
Well, maybe we should mention this to the others.
Well, definitely. If you look back there, do you see trees?
Want me to make a?
No, you don't have to make a perception. You see trees.
Yeah.
You see 3 oaks. They're there.
Especially now that
I
they've been
do
pointed out.
I do see some trees.
3 trees hanging out in the prairie.
Yeah.
To the north of you, which is behind you.
Maybe could stand here for a bit and see if they get closer. Or maybe we could go investigate.
Well, I'm thinking that maybe some of us should slow down and see if they get any closer.
I was gonna say, have you guys told anyone else about this yet?
Oh, I'm gonna slow down in order to tell Sebastian and Penelope.
Oh, so sorry.
That's okay.
So we catch up.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna kind of slow down. Do the trees get closer, Tony?
Not yet. No. Actually, roll me a deception check.
A deception check?
A deception check.
17?
17. Let me pull up a character sheet real quick.
I'm beginning to think that maybe the trees aren't getting closer. Maybe it's we're getting somehow like we're
Deception.
going in a circle or
Like a treadmill effect.
Okay.
treadmill or
Are you talking
With
did
your
you slow down?
perception, the trees got a little bit closer, and then as you stopped, they stopped.
Or did you slow down to talk to them, or did you catch up to talk?
yeah, we slowed down.
Slow down.
Alexa, stop. Go ahead.
So
We slowed down.
okay? So you and I just keep walking because we don't notice. Okay. Cool.
I see Tamir walking back. I'm just like, probably just gonna go talk to the other people. All right.
Yeah, Oozle's probably talking to you about various raids. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have enemies because I killed so and so. I don't have a problem.
Well, you didn't have to kill so and so. They would have been worth some good money.
Right, but now I don't have an enemy.
If there is a rock or something by me, I would like to throw it behind me towards the trees.
To hit the tree, or just to be
No.
within the vicinity of the tree?
I want to. Not sure what I'm thinking here. But I want to see because the trees aren't close enough to hit if I threw a rock, are they?
They're just within the long range of your throw, which you would throw with disadvantage to hit them. But you could potentially hit them.
I'm trying to gauge. I'm trying to see if this is some sort of optical illusion or.
Okay, so you're trying to hit the tree to see if the tree is real.
Well, yeah, or just to see if yeah, I guess I'm kind of trying to gauge a distance or maybe hit the tree to see if it's.
Okay. That sounds fair. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll. Range attack roll. It is at disadvantage because it is your long range. Unless you have you don't. I know you don't have that feat. So never mind. I was gonna say unless you have this feat, but I'm like, nope. I know you don't have that one. So.
Okay. All right. Okay. So just.
Just a ranged attack roll.
Okay. 20.
20. Okay. Go ahead and roll again. It's with disadvantage, so it's the lesser of two.
Oh, okay. 18.
18. 18 will hit. You throw the rock. The rock goes through the top of the tree.
Okay. Like it's
Like physically passes through it. Like
Okay.
it's like the tree wasn't completely real.
okay. I'll tell people around me.
So is somebody pretending to be a tree?
Okay.
We're all watching this, right?
Well, because Tamir and Damala slowed down in order to talk to Sebastian and Penelope, I was just waiting to find out that we caught up with you.
Tamir, you at this point can notice that the trees are starting to get farther away from you. And you notice this as well, since you're directly looking at the trees.
I'm not sure exactly what I'm seeing here, but I think it's like we're in a bubble, almost.
Like a bubble.
Yeah. Well, I think there's like an effect of some sort that is making us think that we're doing something and it's not actually what we're doing. I'm not sure if that is making much sense.
The trees stop
Yeah.
moving farther away from you. They're still there, though.
We're all seeing this now, or is they just getting to us? I just need to know where I am in the sequence of events.
Roll me a perception check to see if you caught the trees stop moving by the time they finished informing you.
Oh, hold on. Close my window. Perception, right?
Yeah.
12.
12. Okay. No, you didn't notice it. They stopped by the time you started looking at them. So now you're just staring at trees. They're maybe about 200 yards in the distance.
Do I remember passing trees 200 yards ago?
Do you have a Dedic memory?
I don't.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence check. Just a flat intelligence check.
Sure. Flat intelligence check.
Flat intelligence. Just use the modifier.
14.
14. It's a little vague. You don't quite remember trees. I mean, it just doesn't come up in your memory. I mean, this is a giant plains, right? It's a little
Right.
odd that the trees are there. You just don't remember passing. But then again, you have been pulling the cart hard. But your mind's telling you, I didn't pass trees. But then there's a little bit of doubt in that, like, would I have noticed? But with a 14, you don't remember passing trees.
Okay. What would the roll be to determine if this is an illusion? Knowing full well that illusionary magic is within the bardic realm.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. The DC is high unless you try to interact with the illusion.
Is it higher than 28?
28. You definitely, the trees match too much. When you look at the trees, with illusionary magic, there's always an uncanny valley, right? Because the human mind, when it tries to create illusions, it tries to create things that are too perfect, too idyllic, right?
Right.
And the trees themselves are too similar to each other. It's like the same picture 3 times, right?
Someone cutting.
Yeah, somebody copied and pasted and maybe like flipped one the other way, but it doesn't, you know the trick, right? You know copy and paste is being used. You think that's probably the spell Seeming,
Okay.
where you're able to disguise an area and make it blend in. It's in lieu of illusion just because it'll last like 8 hours. It's normally a bardic spell. Though some wizards have been known to use it as well.
How would I be able to see through it or break through it? What would I need to do?
It's difficult to break through. It's like it's just like any other illusion where some illusions can be disbelieved, others have to be seen through. Normally, detect magic would probably help, or true sight, right? But it's like trying to see through invisibility. It's like you can't unless you have the specific spell that does it.
Right, gotcha. Okay. Well, Claude Harvey, my friend, I'm in need again of your assistance. Can you detect magic in this area, determine the area under a seeming spell?
Can it? It can detect magic, can it? Yes, it can.
If you can,
He can be
I
like,
will.
oh, yes, I can. Though it has to be within 30 feet of me. My vision
Will it
is
be the
limited.
illusionary effect since it's moving?
It's 200 feet away. The detect magic is a 30-foot radius.
But my point is it really 200 feet away? Or is it just seem to
Sure.
be 200 feet away?
Well,
I don't know that.
that's true. The sword does cast detect magic, and you don't sense magic within 200 feet or within 30 feet of you, outside of the effects that are already and magical items that are on your party.
Uzula's not here, right?
No,
Who's up there?
we've been walking, like, Vetter and Uzula have been walking for a while, like the whole time you guys have been stopped or talking.
Yeah, I would say you guys are probably about a good 150 yards away.
Yeah.
Because we didn't notice anything. We're
Nobody
just like,
said
"Oh."
anything, we're just keep walking.
Do we see them do I see them getting further away?
Yeah.
Or do I see them moving at a different rate when the trees have moved?
No, they are moving away.
Okay.
Oh,
Does what?
finally figured out a new way of using detect magic.
Oh?
Yeah.
How?
And he's going to go into, after watching you use your magic with your current abilities,
Yeah.
he's like, I figured out a way of using that. And now I don't need to use my own spells to do it.
So your answer is just to use me.
I used your technique, and you were an inspiration.
Yep.
Damn
Go ahead,
right.
Ray. Go ahead, Ray.
Sorry. Do I know the spell seeming? It is a level spell. It's a spell that I can learn.
Seeming. Seeming is, I believe it's castable by you. Maybe I think it's
Not yet. I can't cast it. I
Oh,
character.
it's you know of the spell, but just because it's very useful, especially within bardic troops, because it's a great way to put a bunch of people in costume.
And it can change size, but not size category, right? 1 foot shorter, taller. I pulled up the spell because I wanted to make sure I understood what you were telling me.
Mhm.
I don't want to use the knowledge. You know what I'll tell you.
Well, yeah. And that's the written version, right? There's other versions out there of seeming, but that's the common version that's unmodified.
And these are 15-foot tall trees.
These are 15-foot tall trees,
And there's 3 of them.
and there's 3 of them.
Uh-huh. And
So
they've been following us.
For the record, folks, that is 3 opponents that are trying to catch up to us and not let us know they're there. That's what that is. I suggest we walk faster and try to evade. They're 200 feet away. We might be able to do that, but they are much bigger than me.
Okay.
Go to the cart real quick. Madeline, if you could keep a look over your shoulder, I'd greatly appreciate it. If those trees get closer, please let me know. How old is Madeline?
Oh, Madeline?
She's only like
yeah.
19, isn't she?
Yeah, I
She's a
believe
couple
she
years older than me.
is 19. I would have to pull her
So if I
up.
give her that instruction, does she tell me she can do that?
Yeah, let me pull up Madeline real
Or
quick.
she just one of those wounded millennials who can't do shit?
Oh, she can. Yeah, there we go, Madeline Amber. She looks over and she says,
Do you hear the cart?
Yes, I can keep a lookout, watching these. I can watch these trees.
They're actually disguised creatures that might be 14 feet tall.
I can't fight a 14-foot tall man right now. I don't think I could fight a squirrel.
I don't want you to fight either. I just need to let me know if they get closer to the point where we need to worry about combat.
Oh,
We're going to move quick.
I will keep my lookout on these trees.
Great. We go quickly. If I need to double time it to the point of getting fatigued, I will do so.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me, Sebastian. Roll a strength
Yep.
saving throw and a con saving throw.
Wait.
You really
Do you
made me.
think, cousin, that we have a brother, cousin, whatever. Do you think we have a moment where I can pull out this fancy scroll that I have of Phantom Steed and we can hook the cart up to that real quick to make this a little easier, free you up a bit?
I love this idea. Let's do that.
Cool. I'm gonna bird the scroll of Phantom Steed that I have sitting in my inventory here from forever.
If you found speed too, that would be good.
Steed, sorry, with
Phantom
a T,
Steed.
not a P. I'm sitting here looking through my notes.
Tony, do
trying
you
to
still want my
figure out
saving
something.
throws, or does that just alleviate it?
That negates needing to do any of it. It will be able to pull it. At this point, it's just a con save from the rest of you for keeping up with a brisk jog for a few miles.
All right, I'll make a con save.
As they catch up to us and pass us. Wait, what?
That was
What's your
rude.
con save number you're looking for? I rolled a 13.
13 is good. 12 is what I'm looking for since you guys are just jogging a couple miles.
I got a 19.
19, doing great.
She does it on her hands.
That CrossFit is really paying off at this point.
Just sort of gliding along.
19.
Barely breaking a
19.
sweat.
Natural 20, so 23.
Natural 20. You're used to running.
20.
20. You
She's
both.
very
Is
small.
this-
She's had to run. For
Is
a
this
lot
an
of things.
athletics check?
It's a con saving throw.
Con
Just more
save.
away from us.
Ooh, 18.
18. Love it. Each of you
I
book
rolled the
it.
shittiest. Seriously?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
But you still did good. You
Good
still
thing
did
we
good.
had that horse, huh?
I mean, we went on raids all the time. Of course,
Yeah.
we're used to running. And
Yeah.
You guys
Raid,
easily, with the use of the horse and your ability to run quickly, you guys are able to make your way across the prairie to the other side. You guys have avoided that issue as well. You're not making this fun at all. Don't get eaten by mimics or trees. I'm running out of things to eat.
What
here.
are we running away? Why
Why are we running? What's
What's going on?
Later.
I'll explain later.
Okay. So
running by the? Why are we running?
it's 8:14. Let's take a quick 5-minute break for pie.
Let's make it 10. And you can switch these cameras around.
Oh yeah, let's make it a 10-minute
Yeah.
break. So I can switch the cameras
You
around.
have pie?
Yep, we
Yes,
have
we do.
Dutch apple pie.
And you don't share?
I would share.
We will send you a care package.
I would
it
like
may
to.
be there very
Wait. I would like to say
late.
We'll
we'll
be
share
right back.
pie. Walk here.
Oh!
Do it.
All right. Background music is off. Okay, we are back. All right, so you continue to make your way across the path. I'm going to move the red marker to another spot. You guys make it to over there where I've just placed a new red marker.
Wow, we made a very
Good time.
Okay.
Okay.
I suppose we were hoofing.
Oh no, girls! This is why Daddy blocks you. No.
Freya,
All right.
Freya, come on.
As you make your way towards the road,
No, come on.
you see, leaving the trees far in the distance, along the road, you see an amber-skinned woman with long golden hair lies sleeping in the middle of the path. A white horse with an ivory horn protruding from its brow is sleeping beside her. Wow, the cat is actually going through the barrier I just put up.
Odin has no shame. No barrier can stop me.
Really? You
He's
did?
right behind you, and now he wants out.
Yeah, you're fucking. Anyway, start from the beginning.
I can't.
You might have to do notes for a minute. Sif has taken
Yep,
my arm hostage.
In the middle of the road, an amber-skinned woman with long golden hair lies sleeping in the middle of the path. A white horse with an ivory horn protruding from its brow is sleeping beside her. The woman is wearing a dress the color of yellow daffodils. Her head rests on a rolled-up saffron-colored cloak. One arm is draped around a small wooden chest. Who is in the front? I just need to know that who would see this initially.
I think Sebastian and I were running right along
Yeah.
the horse up front.
I agreed.
I think me and her are in the back right
We're
now.
very confused
We're
trying to
why are we
catch up.
running?
Every once in a while, shooting Eldritch Blast at something randomly.
I'll see a movement out of the side of my head. What was that? Why are we running?
Thorough.
Throwing a chill touch out there.
Confused but enthusiastic.
Looks behind, nothing.
Cool. So you guys are up front. Sebastian, can you roll me a will saving throw?
What type of thing though?
A will saving throw. Wisdom. Sorry, wisdom. Wrong edition. Who dis?
Well, I make sure I got it right. I mean, I will roll a second, though. Yeah, that's shitty. 7.
7. Okay, give me a second. 7. You are currently under the charm condition. You are enthralled by the beautiful woman lying beside the unicorn. Roll me an intelligence check for actually you get to automatically know, but Sebastian has to roll a investigation check to see if he can deduce.
So wait, I have to roll an investigation?
Yeah, you're gonna roll an investigation. It's because you don't have the background.
13.
13. You're too enthralled. And by enthralled, I mean like charmed and enthralled in the way like Prince Charming when he first lays his eyes upon Sleeping Beauty, kind of enthralled.
That's super creepy.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Is it
I
because
used
I'm
to like
a
Creeper.
lady?
I hate you so much.
But you're aware of it, is the change. It's not like you have to act. You feel this compulsion, but you feel like it's not yours. Does that make sense?
So I know something's wrong in
Yeah.
my head, but I feel compelled to act a certain way.
You feel compelled, you don't have to act. Does that make sense?
Got it.
Yeah.
I like that distinction. Thank you very much. That's generally the way I play in my games too, but very few people do. Luckily, it's a straight jacket.
Because you're fighting the compulsion, your character, though, does recognize your cousin, Isadora Amber, is sleeping beside the unicorn. If you are male and do look in her direction, I do need you to roll in wisdom.
As we catch up by this point, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Outside of that, the scene is currently yours.
I would probably have my detect magic ability up because I've been using the hell out of it. Going, what the hell's going on?
Cool. It's based off sight, so you're going to see her more than
Yes.
before.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I wanted to let you know.
Yeah.
That's,
It's good to know.
While they come up, Uzula will come up behind, ready to Eldritch Blast. What's happening? Why were we running?
To get away from
19.
sentient trees.
19, you do make it.
19.
19, you also do make
That's
it.
what we said.
I mean, it sounds crazy, but it's really not. There were trees that were following us, but Sebastian said they weren't actually trees, that they were something else that looked like trees, but maybe was like 14 feet
So
tall.
So we
Penny's telling
ran
the
to be
truth.
safe.
We ran from trees. How fast were they moving? Was that really
We
worth
didn't
running?
know.
We don't know
felt
what they
safer to
run.
run.
We don't know what they actually are.
Illusionary.
Go fuck yourself.
Who?
Catherine is thinking that Penny really wants to just fucking cold cock ya. Just.
It'd be hilarious.
You drink one cold cotton. That's fantastic.
Who's that?
It's my cousin, Isadora.
Was she running too?
No, it looks like she's
What's-
taking a
That's why
nap.
she's
I'm-
lying down.
Wait,
Okay,
is
yeah.
it your
Talk
cousin?
to
Is she our
Isadora.
cousin too, or is it the other
It's
side?
your cousin? She's our cousin.
Our cousin, yes.
A unicorn
Force the habit.
seems like it might be fey-ish.
Oh, it is. Super
Anyway,
fast.
Penny's gonna
Do I
carefully.
can I know anything about unicorns?
Yes. Roll me a nature check with advantage.
Okay.
Sebastian sees she's sleeping, yes?
Yes.
Keep it down.
She's in the middle of the road.
Right. And that means she must be exhausted.
Shouldn't we move her outside of the road?
18.
18. Yes. You can. 4 pertinent facts that you know about unicorns. 1, they have the ability to teleport anywhere they want. They can teleport at will and plane shift at will. That's why they're very hard to keep track of or catch. It's almost considered impossible to catch a unicorn because they can just phase in and out of existence wherever they want without air. Second thing about a unicorn. Unicorns normally allow those of the opposite sex to be able to ride them, and only if they are virgin. Third thing about a unicorn is they absolutely despise evil things. They will attack things that are drawn or from evil on sight. Fourth thing about a unicorn is unicorns are the pure side of the evil unicorn, which is called a bicorn, which has all the opposite effects of a unicorn.
I suggest we move the cart around her and let her rest. She seems
I think we should wake her up and move her out of the
I think
road.
we should leave her in the
Hang
road.
on, wait, back up. Tony, what was the third thing that you said about the unicorns? I'm trying to write this down.
Uh,
The
They
thing
attack
you
evil on
dislike.
sight.
they attack evil on sight.
Thank you.
Yes. And by evil I mean things that are considered to have an evil aura. So clerics of an evil god, paladins who have sworn an evil oath, or creatures that are naturally tied to planes of evil or represent evil itself.
Is it possible to tell if the unicorn is there to protect? Isadora? Was it? Or...
I would give you, since you rolled so high, you think yes. Also, Isadora is able to touch the unicorn. You have to fulfill certain things to even be able to touch a unicorn. It's said that evil creatures cannot lay their physical hands on a unicorn, like they have some kind of sanctuary. Or those that violate the a certain characteristics, like non-virgin, those of the same sex, those that are evil cannot touch a unicorn.
Hey, Tony?
Yeah.
This is just right curious because
Yeah.
what I do. So it's opposite sex. So if Kenny were playing this game, how would you run it?
However Kenny identifies. with the character.
Okay, and then my second question is, what if someone's gay?
Yeah, I was going to ask if you're
I'm,
bi.
I'm just curious if these are questions, because I've run a gay character in one of your campaigns already, which everyone except for Ross and Justine here know.
I would say, however, the character
mean, I
identifies. I would give him that.
I
I
want
would
to make sure that I understood the paradigm we're working with.
Yeah, it's a good question. I try not to pull in philosophy and metaphysics too much.
Sorry.
You know, because it's a weird philosophy. Now, as me as a player in a table, I would, however that player identifies, I would go with that. If the player's not sure, I'd make him flip a coin. You know.
I'm totally good with any answer you gave me. I was just curious as to. I want to make sure I'm playing it correct. I am actually playing a straight character for once.
Oh, I know. But also, I kind of lean towards however the play identifies, just because we are playing a game, and I'm not gonna hard dig that one because that's just me.
No, but I always have orientation with them. I roll a d10 because of what I do for a living.
Right.
And if it's a 10, that character is not straight.
Oh, right.
Because 1/10 of the population is not straight.
That makes sense.
As we're all standing there, Uzula in true Uzula fashion is gonna message Isadora because she's heard the name pop up. She's gonna message and say, Isadora, you don't know me, but I'm apparently your cousin. Are you okay? You're sleeping in the road.
Okay, so she wakes up with a start.
Uzula's just waving.
She looks around.
Sorry.
Hey, as soon as she sees Sebastian and your character's name,
Vetter
and
Demalis.
As soon as she sees those characters, she panics. She wakes up the unicorn, and she puts herself between you guys and the unicorn.
I will step in front of them.
She's protecting the unicorn? Wait, as if she's in the middle.
No. She's putting the unicorn in front of them. Like she's trying to.
Thank you.
She's trying to physically shield herself from you and the unicorn.
I'll stand between them and the unicorn. They're not gonna hurt you. We're related. We're the bastards of Steve and Amber. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm sorry. You just fell asleep in the road, and I feel like that's kind of dangerous and maybe not the best idea. So I was just trying to help. Hi, I'm Uzula. Sorry.
Could you ask the men to turn around and not look at me?
Turn around. Don't look. Turn around. She's asking nicely.
Sebastian really thinking turns around and then wonders why he turns around like a word.
Just wait. Just wait. Turn around.
Maybe we should move further back.
Sebastian, now that you're no longer looking at her, the effect wears off. You feel it pull away.
Wow. Okay. Is Sebastian near any of the other guys?
That's your guys' call. Sure, see.
When I look at her, what kind of magic am I seeing?
You're not seeing any magic.
Okay. Figured I would ask. Just.
So, yeah,
Penny's standing right there too. It's good.
Yeah,
Are you okay?
I-
What's going on?
Ever since the event, Penny, is that you?
Yes.
As she tries to almost kind of peek her head around the corner, but she covers her face in a cowl, only showing an eyeball. And then seeing that the men are looking away, she takes the cloak off. Yes, Penny, it's me. I've been hiding out here in the woods.
that seems dangerous.
It's dangerous to be inside the house where the menfolk are.
Are you
What?
okay?
Happened.
I
Do you need food, water?
I have plenty of food and water. The unicorn has been providing me. He has been protecting me in these
It's a
woods.
nice pony.
It's a unicorn. Yes. Isadora, Amber, Penny. Of course, you know me. Is that Sebastian?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Sebastian. Just please don't look at me. I find that when men look at me, they seem to be unwantingly attracted to me until they look away. I'm not sure what's happened. I believe there's some kind of Enochian magic going on. And
Likely.
Actually, we can explain that.
That's a shitty curse.
That's my brother, Vetter.
some enchantment of the unwanted heart.
That's our other brother, Damalis. That's our sister, Tamir.
Yes. If you could, Claude helped me get away. If you see Claude, tell him I'm in the woods.
We're actually trying to go to Claude. He's over in the library with with her and their mom, and pointing at the cart. Charles is a baby now. Madeline isn't dead. Their mom is over that way, and so is another cousin, and Jean-Louis, and she does the fighting pose.
I think we've only put women in the room with Camilla. What? This is Kethery to you.
Right. Claude is over there. Also,
Right, but
the
they've
older
been staying
gentleman,
in
the older gentleman,
library, haven't they?
they're staying in that room with your mother. The older gentleman that has like a dementia type thing,
Yeah.
he's
Uncle
over there. We took
William.
Uncle
Yeah.
William. Thank you. We took
Why
him.
don't you try to go and sleep in one of the houses that's not the mansion itself?
Right, the ones that are filled full of servants.
Yeah,
Male servants.
Yeah, no, that
Wait,
doesn't
no.
sound
Yeah, see,
like
the-
a great plan.
They were
But-
abandoned when we
Listen.
passed them.
I mean, literally, the problem here is the male gaze. So
right. There's a room
No,
where it essentially all the magic is doubled for things. I don't know if that would help or not, but you can lock it. It's the she'll explain the old bar room that does the doubling room. She'll explain that one.
I understand the house. I fled from it.
Right, but you could. It's okay. Andrew's out here somewhere. The bridge is a mimic.
Yeah, you're still talking about men. Not helpful.
I'm saying he's out here.
I understand. I understand Andrew's out here. I oddly do not have to worry about Andrew.
So is it men you're related to? It's not a problem.
No, it's a problem. Say it's still facing away. It's a
I
problem,
mean,
trust me.
I didn't have any attraction to her, so maybe
Yeah, I
it's
didn't,
just,
trust
you
me.
know, people that are
You
still.
you felt a pull. You felt the pull. You felt yourself resist it.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
So your plan
I was about.
is
I was
just
like,
to-
that was a deep statement about.
So your plan is just to. Come on, nope.
Sorry.
Thank you. Your plan is just to hide out in the woods forever?
No, I don't want to. It's terrible out here.
Okay, well, if you have any suggestions for where you would like to be, we're happy to help you get there. The woods are not safe.
If you're willing to put me with everyone, I fled because of the chaos, and I wasn't able to
course.
get back. I kept on running along people along the road,
Right.
and luckily, this unicorn came and saved me, and he's been helping me keep a good distance away from everyone. But I would be I do want to travel with someone. Can they wear like blindfolds, so maybe I can be like behind?
Here's my suggestion, cousin, that if your unicorn friend does your unicorn friend have a name?
He does not. He just showed up and started helping me.
Okay, so we'll just the unicorn then. If he is willing to help you follow along with us, you can follow behind the cart, and the men will keep their gazes forward, and she'll look at the three of you, even though you're not looking in the right direction. Because Madeline is the one in the cart. She's watching behind us.
Oh.
So you should be fairly safe, and I can walk back there with you if you would like.
Oh, where did you get the baby?
That's Charles.
That's
it's a very
Charles.
long story.
That's what I said. It's Charles. Charles the baby.
It's a very, very long story,
Oh,
and I'm
no.
happy to tell
So,
you all about it.
You're
But
cursed.
he's an infant, so it can't really be that big of a problem, can it?
I mean, it's better than the way he was.
I would suppose not. No.
Okay. Yeah. So following behind the cart seems like a safe option to
Yeah.
me. How do you feel about it?
I'm willing to follow behind in the cart.
Okay.
Skylar, since you do have detect magic up, do roll me an Arcana check. You do get. I did forget. You do get an Arcana check on one thing.
I do want
This is
to
a real
ask you that
shitty
once I
person.
realized
I
what you
don't
said
like
about
it.
seeing things, I have taken the sword and put it in front of me so
23.
he can't see either.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, because he
Good
can't.
Proud of
He's
you.
always looking in all directions. Yeah.
Right, so no, put my body literally between it and her.
Wrapping yourself around the sword.
Yeah, literally, that's what I'm doing. I'm literally wrapping myself around
Right.
the pommel where the eyes are.
Yeah.
Yep.
23.
23. There's some transmutative magic on the unicorn.
Sister,
Yeah.
he starts pulling
Which there are 3 of us.
cloth out of his bag.
Yeah.
You know that that velvet that we picked up in the blue room?
Yeah.
He's pulling that velvet out of the bag. Here, wrap that around her.
Hi.
What?
Is it alright if I approach? And she's got the velvet from. This
Remember
is meant
the
to-
large velvet curtains from the blue room that
That
you
block
described from the
everything out.
bed?
Remind me.
God, this was the Banshee? The first Banshee fight?
Mm-hmm.
The room connected to
The one with the troll or the
no,
ogre
the
in
one
it.
before the ogre, the one that had the secret doorway into the ogre's room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It had blackout velvet.
Oh.
This essentially
And
blocks all.
I
sight.
told you I stole those
Yeah.
curtains.
So what? Okay, you're handing her blackout curtains, and she's like, "What? I have a cloak." What?
Right, but apparently the cloak doesn't help like actually block you from their sight. So these are blackout curtains.
Oh.
So we're gonna try it. They're gonna stay over there. They're gonna
Oh.
stay over there.
Yes.
I'm gonna. Excuse me. She'll
Oh,
wrap it around.
Yeah, wrap it around. Okay.
Okay, I'm taking 2 steps back. Better do a quick spin.
All right, I spin.
Not effective.
Nothing. Now, you hold like that. I look at the. I'm gonna look intensely at the unicorn.
Okay. You look intensely at the unicorn.
I'm gonna try and see what kind of transmutative magic is on it.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check. DC is fairly high.
Okay.
Would you have said anything while I took the velvet from you? Because you and I were talking just a moment ago about the detect magic.
Yeah. You know he's had it up, and when he turned around, he looked at her briefly, but then you do notice that when he's inquisitive about something.
But you wouldn't have said anything for Uzla to be alerted to turn hers on.
No, not
Okay,
yet.
okay.
But that's just because he doesn't know what's going on yet. 23.
23.
Yep.
Okay. Fails it by 2.
I couldn't have gotten it even if I rolled a nat 20.
Well, I would have given it to you on a nat 20. Okay, I'm going to give you this. It is a unicorn, but it wasn't always a unicorn.
Okay. That's only now a unicorn.
Did you have a pen before?
No. She says, put the curtain up. No. I mean, I had a cat.
Aw, kitty. When I say "aw, kitty," does the horse?
I'm gonna cast message to the unicorn.
Okay.
Who are you? Okay. Okay. Has the mind of a at least a horse.
Are unicorns intelligent?
Normally, yes.
Would could I have you message something and say some Fey language?
Yep. They do speak Mithrian, the common language the unicorns speak,
So
which is the Sylvan language. Yeah.
You want me to speak Sylvan?
yeah.
Well,
if
you
I-
speak Mithrian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I
what?
could.
Are you trying to say it in the unicorn's mind?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or I guess I could say it and then, but I don't know how the unicorn would answer.
They answer normally telepathically. They're telepathic creatures.
I am going to speak with animals and message with using speak with. Are you actually a horse?
It's speaking horse, but not actually speaking horse. Like a person that thinks that they're speaking horse is speaking horse.
Okay, you were once person. Think you're people. Still messaging.
Roll me an insight check. Given what you're using and the knowledge you have, I will give you advantage on the
Oh,
check.
good. Okay.
I think you're a
15.
15.
Right? I'm
This
with you.
unicorn
Yeah.
thinks it's a horse,
Uh-huh.
but it's not a horse because it's not speaking horse. Speak with animals is not actually working on it, but it's speaking back to you as if it's a horse because it thinks it's a horse.
Oh man, Tony. Okay. Uzula. Okay, you know what? Because it's Uzula, she fully believes
good
this is a
statement.
horse.
Who
You
just
guys, this
looks
was a
like
horse.
unicorn.
This is a horse.
A horse
No,
that
it's a
was
unicorn.
turned into a
No,
unicorn.
no. This is a horse.
Can
Like,
I turn around and
You-
check this thing, please?
I
And I say that out loud.
I wonder.
Okay.
I want. This is Catherine
I'm
wondering
asking for
out loud.
permission.
I wonder how moment of truth would help. Like if it believes
You
it's a
can
horse.
turn around. I have the blinders up.
Should I try?
Okay, I turn around and just look at the fucking unicorn.
Okay.
First off, am I enthralled?
You're not enthralled because
No,
you cannot
'cause she's
see her.
hiding behind the.
I'm just making sure she
Thing.
has shower curtain
But
up.
I'm
so it
gonna.
works.
I would like to try casting Moment of Truth at the horse.
Okay.
Like,
That's not a bad
Uzla, try asking again now, and
Okay. Okay. And because you're looking as well and investigating, I will allow you to make a separate investigation check, Ray.
Okay.
you're a people, or you're a horse. What are you?
You gotta be joking. That's my third one of this session. It's still an 11 because I'm plus 10.
Okay.
I am plus 10. I got an 11. This is infuriating.
Okay. And go ahead and roll an investigation check as well.
Is this with advantage or is this just straight?
That
Oh,
one's-
it's nat 20.
It's a nat 20.
So 23.
Nice.
Ray, because of Moment of Truth, you do get advantage for this.
Oh,
I
thank you.
helped.
Because
I'll
you're
make it 26.
26. All right, natural 20 and a 26.
Yeah, so 23 in total.
Okay. It answers back as truthfully as it can. Moment of Truth normally doesn't affect animals.
Right.
It has to affect something with a humanoid mind.
Right.
Or something with a humanoid intelligence. It answers back to you in a truthful, horse-like, fake horse. Like it's like me trying to speak Spanish, but I'm not actually speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
So somebody that can speak Spanish, just like this guy is speaking gibberish, but he's trying to sound like he's speaking Spanish. You hear back.
In true Uzula fashion. Yeah, go ahead.
Ray, you guys are certain that this is not a unicorn, but it is a unicorn. But it thinks it's a horse, but it's not a horse. Nor is it not a unicorn, but it thinks it's a unicorn. It thinks it's a horse and speaking horse.
It thinks the horse, speaking of horse, looks like a unicorn, is neither a unicorn nor a horse.
Yes.
I
Okay,
cast
I'm
the
clear.
spell magic.
Uzula in
Yeah, I was getting with you. Hold on.
Uzula still using message and speak with animals and all that is going to whinny back in its mind. Yes, of course, you're people. Of course, as a whinny. Like she's attempting to speak whale, talking to a whale, but really she's just a bluefish trying to lead a dad to his kid.
The horse thinks you're talking to it in horse, but it doesn't know what you're saying. But
She
it is
continues the conversation.
This is.
I'm so glad this is happening in your
Insane.
mind.
Yeah, eventually, you know what? She'll run out. She'll stop focusing on message and do it out loud because it's Uzula, so she'll forget to do the message part and just start having a whinnying conversation.
Best day.
And then she'll take her paw.
So just to embarrass my sister even more, that's when I
The
cast the
carrot
spell
out of a
magic.
ration.
Okay. So
Pull carrot out of our lunch.
go ahead, Ray. Go ahead.
Wait.
I was going to ask if counterspell can work after an effect's in place once the effect is in place.
No, counterspell is the only thing that can dispel an instantaneous effect. Dispel magic is made for persistent existing effects.
And I do have Dispel Magic, so I'm now going to just watch him because I'm assuming. Well, that's a bad assumption. Do I know that Vetter is casting Dispel Magic?
I would say since you're proficient in Arcana, you would be able to notice that he's doing it. Because unless you're avoiding somatic components.
No.
Because casting a spell is if it has verbal and somatic, it's very like you pull out the dust, you start drawing with these, you start speaking loud, booming words. That's why subtle spell is so good, because I didn't cast magic. Did you see me cast magic?
All these are beginning with different actions. So casting spells like doing a kata and it's recognizable.
Oh yeah. It's very hard to it takes a lot of to cast a spell subtly. Normally you have to sacrifice time, right? So it might take a couple rounds, and you got to do it very slow. You have to whisper. You have to barely move around, but just enough to be able to do it. So it's like sleight of hand checks to be able to do that. But that's why some people specialize in doing that, like Warcaster, right? They don't need material and somatic components, right? You just need the verbal.
My favorite feat.
Yeah. So you cast the spell. I want you to roll, and both of you, since both of you are looking, I'll let you both roll an Arcana check.
Again, 23.
23.
Nice.
Okay.
19 is a favored number on this die tonight.
Nice. Ray?
You asked me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't roll a 1, I rolled a 2. I'm slowly getting better.
Okay.
That's a total of 9. So no.
Total of 9 doesn't make it, but it is a Arcana check, which you can choose to succeed, yay or nay. You can do that 3 times a day.
I would like to succeed in this Arcana check. Thank you.
Okay. Both of you realize that normally an effect like this could be dispelled. That would have worked. Except it's an Enochian curse, which cannot be undone by any magic.
Okay, so that's...
Outside of the bracers.
Would it hit anything else on him?
I mean, it's casting on a horse, so I'll assume. Yeah.
I just didn't know if there was anything else that was preventing...
Nope. That's definitely an Enochian curse.
So Sebastian looks directly at Vetter and says, Enochian curse?
Ursula's continuing a winning conversation.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely going to be on the banner.
Like,
Yeah.
I can see Patty just trying so hard not to laugh, but pulling a carrot out of their lunch rations
Oh, yeah.
for the day, and like, do you need a snack?
Downside. That is a male, probably, maybe not member of the family.
Really?
Probably
Again,
somebody who
anything
is
to
just here. Could be a member of the family.
You over to Ursula?
But that is just some dude.
She's
You over to carrot to Ursula or
yes,
the
to Ursula. She did it to Ursula. Just saying, this hole is only getting deeper. We have not hit the bottom yet.
So, knowing full well that Eddie speaks Valorian, you do, right?
Yes, I do. Sorry, screen was a
He
little...
doesn't Valorian. I have an apple if she could that better.
Give it to
Tell
her!
me you did it!
She says that.
I don't understand it, but Leslie did.
The
That
whole
was funny.
time.
That was funny.
Valorian. Laughing my ass off, telling you back in Valorian, do it! Do it!
He pulls an apple, he tosses it to you, and goes back to examining the unicorn.
So again,
Someone tosses you an apple.
tosses it to Penny.
Toast you an
Oh, toss me an apple. I offer it to the horse. I assume that's what it's here for.
It starts eating
I
the apple.
hand palm flat.
Now, as Kethri, I am asking. So this is a unicorn. No,
Right.
this is not a unicorn.
If this is a unicorn,
This is definitely a unicorn.
Right.
Who believes that it is a horse trapped in a
Oh.
unicorn body.
let me clarify. It is physically a unicorn. It's probably a dude, but the unicorn thinks it's a horse.
It is a human turned into a unicorn
Who
And
thinks is a horse.
his brain has broken enough where he thinks he's a horse.
And now my brain
Right,
is
he can't feel
broken.
the horn. He can't feel the unicorn horn. He can't feel the horn. He doesn't have fingers. Horses can't lift their hooves up here.
Okay, as somebody who has had long hair, and please, for those of you who have thick long hair, please back me up here. You kind of notice the difference when you get a haircut and they take off a big
If
chunk
I
of
were
that.
human,
And if they did the exact opposite
No,
and suddenly added 5 pounds of hair to my head, I'm
Dan,
sure I'd recognize that.
Dan, 15 pounds of hair to your head called a fucking horse head. The weight
This
of
is
this
this
causing
game
a
is
problem
spiraled
for
out of
me.
control.
Alright. I think there's a few things that should happen here.
Oh, do tell.
We hook the unicorn up to the cart.
If the unicorn will allow us to.
Well, it is just a man who believes he's a horse.
Yes, but the man who believes a horse is also still enthralled by her.
It's not actually a unicorn.
But something that's male that may be enthralled by her. So ask her if it's okay to hook the unicorn to the cart.
I look
Yeah,
back
'cause
to
that-
her
that
in her
seemed to
in her
still
now
only
cowl,
last, what, an hour?
Actually, lasts 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
and I go, "We're gonna hook your man that was turned into a unicorn up to the cart to pull the cart, so that we can take you and the unicorn man."
With them. With Madeline and Charles.
Yes. Let's go ahead.
Okay.
Who tries to touch the unicorn?
I don't trust
Penny
those
would
people.
probably walk up to try to, because if they somehow get around that thing to look at Isadora, bad things will happen.
Okay,
so
so-
probably one of the females should go up. That
Okay,
way.
so who wants to go up?
Uzela's still having a conversation. No one's
Uzela's-
included her
okay.
on WhatsApp.
Okay, well I'm gonna walk up to.
You don't have to.
to
Oh,
the-
you've
to the
heard
unicorn.
me saying what I said.
Quick question, because it didn't come up. Is Penny a virgin?
Yes.
Okay. So Penny, you are able to put your hands on the unicorn.
Yay!
Just because Uzela was. I imagine there was some contact.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
Okay, yeah. That's fine. It's more of a metaphysical. Can
Yeah.
you physically touch the unicorn thing?
Oh, intentional.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a thought,
Okay.
unusual.
Okay.
Is there any connection? This is Demalis thinking.
Right.
So is there any connection between what people are cursed with and are turned into, and
Ooh. That's a good. You know what? You're having the thought, and I will. You know, the players ask yes. Inaki and curses are normally the opposite reflection of what somebody wants, right? Like Isadora is being attracted by people, but those that know her, she does not want that, and she's not interested in people, right? Somebody that is kind turns into a reflection of something that is not, right? It's an unwanted reflection of madness.
Like how the inanimate objects, household objects, keep attacking. What's her
Martha?
name? No,
Mar-
not
no.
Martha. Mary Helen.
That's it.
Yeah, because hers is the domestic magic.
Tony, I just posted a link that was just for you, and Ray's now mad at me. I mean, it was for everybody.
It's posted for everybody.
I posted it for everybody, but I posted it because I thought it would make Tony laugh out loud.
Oh,
And
is
He
it
was
in a
very
thing?
distracted.
Oh, general chat. Where is it? I don't see anything.
Did you post it where?
In the
It's
Facebook
posted
group?
General chat to
to the
everybody.
general chat to everybody.
Oh, over
Zoom
there.
chat.
It's in the Zoom chat.
Oh, I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
see it in
you
the
can't
Zoom
see it
chat. Yeah.
It's
I can't see where this mouse is going.
it's not doing anything on there.
Oh.
Should work.
I apologize in advance for my wife.
There it is.
Sense of humor.
Yeah. More up. There you go. Click.
That would probably work better for you because I can't see.
Oh,
my god!
That's a brony.
Oh my god!
A wild brony has appeared.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
I love it. I love it.
If this person turns back and looks anything
it's
like
down
that,
at the
please
bottom.
let me
Down at the
know.
bottom.
Dear God, Jay.
Down. There you go. There. Yep.
Oh, to the right.
You ready?
There you go.
Click the delete
Ta-da.
button and let's move on.
Is that the X?
Yep. Up. Down. There you go. Okay.
There we go.
Well, in the same vein,
So what kind of creature would you have to be turned into the purest, kindest creature in the world?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
But also stupid.
Paladin.
Very smart, very evil dickhead.
Is this Stephen Amber?
Oh my god. I would never ever want to drop the curse if that's what he got stuck as.
Stephen!
You're killing me. Thank God I'm not easy.
Do we know of any people that are members of the family that are just
Fucking dicks and would deserve this.
yeah
I mean, Richard comes
that are
to
the
mind.
complete opposite of this besides
that,
Richard?
That we haven't already met and seen their curse.
Well, they're not usually exact opposites. They're usually exaggerations of play on a theme.
True.
So that's why I said Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
There are evil
Seriously, Sebastian's
Fallen
legit
Paladin?
with an answer.
Vengeance Paladin?
Yeah, something like that. Oath of Vengeance would make sense. Anyway.
You guys have access to all the docs. So
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'll figure it out
yeah.
in a minute. I just. Let me pull that up.
yeah,
Because I feel like this is
So-
something Penny would be able to dig around in the brain and figure out.
go for it. You are able to
gonna
hook
take me a
the
minute, though.
unicorn up to the wagon. So
Yeah.
now you have two
I'm gonna need you to take over notes while I try to figure
two
this out.
creatures are now pulling the wagon.
It's
All
the
right.
lexicon I want, right?
Now we just make our way over
What?
to the
Just give me a fucking yes or no.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Jesus.
We're going to continue on the path going, hold please, west. And then when we get to the T intersection, we're going to take it south to the front door.
Yep.
South to the front door of the building to your north. Okay.
Of the building, hold please. No, building to the south.
Oh, you
We're-
want to go outside and then walk up? Yeah,
And
because
then
that's
walk
probably
to the
quick.
eastern door.
because that's the safer way to get
We
to the eastern door.
think that is the safer way to get the safer, faster way to get there.
Sure. That makes sense. Everyone roll me a D. Actually, you're on the road, so you all get a D12.
Yay!
12.
Would you like me to roll for Justine?
5.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, I roll a 12 for me
10. Okay. 5.
and
Fine.
8 for Justine.
8 for Justine. Have Justine roll again.
Yep, leave it to her. You now rolled a 4.
Okay. You only rolled one of mine. As you
Now
guys,
she's back, so you can tell her about her rolling.
as you guys get to the door, to the far east of you, you see some distant trees.
Do they look familiar?
They look exceedingly familiar. 3 trees. Those trees to the far distant east, about maybe a half a mile away from you.
Are they blocking the path?
And they're not blocking the path. They are behind you to the east as you just get to the door. And it looks like they're starting to follow behind you, but they're about half a mile away.
So who notices this?
I would say whoever is looking to the back. So that would be probably... you know what? You told her to keep her eyes open for trees.
I did.
So she would.
Madeline?
Madeline
I can't believe
will
it.
call out, trees, half a mile to the east.
Very good, Madeline. Trees exist.
Can I stab
No,
this bitch?
we were being followed by trees.
You have my blessing.
We were being followed by
Weakly
trees?
holds
I thought we
up
just
an
saw
arm
the
and then just
trees.
goes,
Uzla wasn't trying to be a smartass. She was just confused why we're pointing out trees.
I look back at her and go, it's fair. She deserves that one.
Can you give me some
Why?
cover here, please?
You don't think it's a family member?
I think.
Those are
Okay,
trees.
so I shouldn't even be looking.
Remember the trees
Yes.
that we
You
were
looked.
told that
You
were
looked. You looked
following
through
us?
it, and you're like,
I
okay,
thought they were all
Okay,
crazy.
because
don't-
none of this was adding up.
I mean,
right.
Okay.
There were other people who were there when it happened.
When the event
The big
happened,
event.
The big event.
Okay.
When the Enochian curse affected everybody on this state.
so might not be a family member.
Which I haven't said.
Anyway.
The pieces are there. I think you guys are close.
Oh my god. The party. There was somebody there for an engagement. I'm
He
trying
was there to
remember
be-
names.
It's in the notes. It's in the notes where we were talking to Petty 4. Petite 4, whatever his name was.
Right.
Um,
Control F.
Petite Singe.
that one.
Who?
Yeah.
Petite Singe.
Okay.
That's the wedding party?
Well, he was here to be engaged to somebody.
Well, he wouldn't be that tall. The spell, I think that is, only can modify the height a couple of feet.
If you
Oh,
were
no, the unicorn.
Trying to figure out who the unicorn is.
Yes, that would make sense. Okay. I'm talking about the trees. I'm curious who's trying to kill us.
Okay, why don't we just leave? I mean, the door's right here.
We just-
Uzula goes to grab the door. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
door.
I don't stop. Look, I learned not to stop. You can grab the doorknobs.
I'm just kind of following.
I'm gonna look at the
trying to
door.
mold
I'm
this
gonna look
in.
at the door of the magical spectrum right before she grabs it.
Okay. You grab the door, you open it. As you do, it is the outside. As you take a step and you look over, you do see one door entrance far over to your right and another door entrance far over to your left. Not miles away. Close.
As I open the door, I'm doing a quick sweep for any time things. For anything from Time Daddy. I'm looking for the...
Yes, it's very true. I will roll with disadvantage the double d20s.
And, before you roll, the demon.
Oh, that's true.
'Cause he was supposed to eat the Gazetarians and then leave.
Okay. There's a dead Gazetarian outside with no outside of the doors,
Right.
just in the open proper of that courtyard. And he has no physical wounds on him.
Hawksworth?
No.
Damn it! Do I see any of the time police or the time cops?
No, you do not.
Okay, I will go outside and start looting the body.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you loot the servant. He's got about 10 copper on him, and he's got a tray with some silver cups and a glass pitcher, but the glass pitcher has broken. It looks like he was serving tea, and he was going from the east wing to the west wing. He also did have a bite, so probably also had lycanthropy.
You're lucky you're dead. And then she'll turn back to the door. Come on!
All right, let's go.
What is beeping and how do I make it stop?
Oh God, that's the washer. It should be done.
Okay. I go turn.
Yes, you can. So you guys want to go to the other door?
The
Yes,
eastern
go
door.
to the east wing.
Okay.
This is going to drive me absolutely fucking
Nope.
insane.
I'm going to use the Hervé and ask him to just talk with me as we go through the doorway and detect magic on the doorway. Make sure that nothing is wrong, like the time doesn't go weird.
Yeah, no problem. Why is my keyboard typing 15 extra letters for every letter I type?
The curse.
You see the food stuck under it?
No.
My keyboard does it if I get something stuck under it.
Mm.
I said granola.
If you don't figure it out by the time you take a long rest, I'll let you make a study roll.
And he would figure this comes out a lot faster than Kathy is.
I know. The pieces are there.
Such a dick.
Pieces are there. I think you're close.
God damn
I
it,
think you're
Tony.
close.
So we head to the eastern door.
You head to the east wing door.
Open it.
No,
Open
there's
it.
no magical effect in the doorway or between the doorway, the inside and the outside?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
You guys open up the doorway here. It looks like the inside has been cleaned up. You walk inside and you hear the women. You hear the voices of Penny's mother and I believe grandmother are here. You guys are now officially back in the East Wing.
All right.
Who do you see?
I don't know.
So we're leading this.
Unicorn, phantom horse, and a cart. And we see who? Penny's mom?
Will that all actually fit into that hallway?
These are big double doors. Yeah.
Okay. You walk with the unicorn in there. Penny's mother is here. I gotta grab names. Sorry. Yeah, maybe just the. I'll just grab the. Sometimes the big overview helps. Oh god. Wrong line. Again, wrong line. Wrong line. Correct line? Nope, wrong line. Correct line. It is Madeline. Yes.
Oh, Madeline's the daughter
Sorry,
we have.
Camilla. Yes.
Camilla and Mary
That
that we see?
Yes. Camilla and Mary are there. They seem to be talking back and forth. And they're like, no, I'm not sure what to do. I mean, he's a puppet. And then they kind of look towards you and they're like, oh, you're from the... it's good to see you both again. This one will be... yeah, I'll say it's Camilla.
Charles got turned into a baby. It's not our fault, but we did save Madeline and we got her soul back from the demon. And they're in the cart. And the horse is a man who was turned into a unicorn that thinks he's a horse.
Sebastian,
Yes?
can I have context?
No.
We were able to find Charles, right?
Charles, yeah.
We
Charles
were able
was...
to find Charles, but he was aging in such a way that the magic reverted him to very old. He was able to find him to de-age him, but to turn him too far back. This is Charles, and hands her the baby. Madeline, on the other hand, was being chased by a demon. That's correct, yes?
Her soul was
correct.
being sucked by the demon. The life draining.
So we challenged the demon, and we believe we defeated him.
No. Uzula made a deal. Y'all stood outside. So
Oh,
you're
that's
welcome
right.
for that.
Thank you.
Yeah. I made a deal with a demon to save it. To save her. You're welcome.
She seems to not be tracked by
You
the demon.
do have
for-
my thanks. You didn't... thank you.
Thank you for saying thank you. No one has said that yet.
There's lots of reasons why we haven't. Bottom line is Madeline.
I mean, there is context there.
I tuned back in for that.
You're not wrong. That was
Amazing.
perfect.
Oh my god.
Well, it looks...
I whisper in your ear. He has a point on that one.
No one asked you.
You all look peckish.
While we're at it, we found Isadora?
Isadora.
Isadora. Found Isadora, and
Oh, poor Isadora. She's been turned into a curtain.
no, she can't take that off in the presence of someone who's male, or they will be horribly enthralled with her. Trust me, I know, that's awkward. So bottom line is I want to make certain that no males or people who would be attracted to her see her without that curtain. Is this the context you needed? There's still one more piece I need to tell you.
There's a lot to unpack there. Perhaps let's get the children. My daughter, who desperately needs a sandwich, and of course poor Isadora. We'll put them all in one room all together, and perhaps you can. I will watch them and debrief Claude, and then Claude. Actually, you can't debrief Claude right now. He's busy upstairs.
There's also a unicorn that's part of this equation. The unicorn can watch the door to make certain nobody comes through. We'll bring them up to the room once you're ready.
Unicorn. Or a man.
A man
Unicorn.
turned into a unicorn who thinks he's a horse.
It's a very intelligent unicorn.
Who can only
Fine.
speak.
We think it might be a member of the family or someone close to the family who's also been transformed. In any event, it has kept Isadora safe. It is the proper person to put outside the door.
Oh, good. It sounds like I do have
Actually-
some porridge cooking. I might be able to share with some brown sugar.
I look over to what's her name?
Mary Helen?
Mary Helen with the manacles on, and I go, "Is there a room around here that you could be in without those on?"
Yes, dearie. I could go into the other room. We've stripped it bare. I have my own small room that we've completely stripped of all furniture except for a blanket. But I think I can take it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Do you think you could? I need to borrow those for a minute. The manacles.
Of course, can you? I would like to go to the room first.
Yeah. Yes.
She'll take off the manacles and give them to you.
I will then take the manacles, hand them to Penny.
God, what, huh?
Put these on the horse.
Why?
What?
Excuse me.
Penny's fucking busy right now and very confused.
It might work better than my.
Wait.
magic.
Hold on.
Before we're doing anything, any of this, consider that the unicorn may be somebody that we don't want to appear. If, and also, are we sure it's a man? It could be a woman.
I mean, that's some transmutive magic.
Yeah.
Opposite.
Penny's still trying so hard.
It's fair, but this might be able to at least dampen the Enochian magic that's on this person.
Mentally.
Why is it-
Sure.
Why is it
guess.
important for you to turn the horse back into a person?
It's
I mean, it's a mystery, and I honestly just want to know.
which is why
Who it
Penny
is.
is so caught up in this right now. Catherine's fucking caught up in this, but Penny is too. Trying to figure out who the fuck it is.
I mean, this
It's
might help
driving
us
me
figure out
insane.
who it is.
Sure, she'll take the manacles. I'm going to put these on you now to see if it works. And she claps them around the two front ankles.
Right?
Yeah, sure. Are you guys just in the hallway when you do this?
Yeah.
I think we're in
guess,
room 78, that front room with the door.
Speaking very
It's a-
angrily
it's a-
because you
it's a large
interrupted my
room.
thoughts. How dare you?
Let me. Where's 7? Oh, you're in 78.
Because we came in and we saw
So
them in the
fucking
hall, so I
close.
assume the doors were open.
Yeah, sure.
That's how you explain that, so that's where we're at.
Cool. So you guys are all in 78 when this happens?
Yeah.
Cool.
No,
I need everyone in the room to make a
Also-
reflex save because the red dragon is bigger than the room.
Fucker.
Jesus.
Hey,
I
magic dampening manacles are on it at least.
You whore.
Whoa.
Reflex is actually
Magic
dex,
dampening
right?
manacles did what to it?
It turned the unicorn back into the giant red dragon from
Mother-
Gazetteer.
Fucker. And
But does he-
I
but
can't
does
just
he
real
have-
quick take it off.
Manacles.
I would say there's
I've
still.
got rose levels.
I'll give you this. I'll give you 1 round to try to take it off. But you guys are going to have to contend for this thing for 1 round.
Oh,
Where
God.
does one find a
You said
reflex save?
Dex
Oh,
save.
dexterity. Sorry, wrong
Thank
edition.
you.
22. No damage. You fucking ninja flip out of the way.
Cool.
Oh, wait, I thought she was
20.
trying to take him off.
She's going to.
I had to dodge
Oh.
the sudden dragon
19.
Dirty
first.
Yeah, like a bomb going off, the effect ends.
There, you motherfucker!
Oh shit!
14.
15. 15.
14.
Dex save.
Oh, 15 is the DC.
14.
Oh, God. Okay,
Oh,
that's fine.
no.
Who doesn't make it?
I'll take it.
18.
18. Okay.
That's a level of I did not expect that.
To you. Did I not say let's think about it?
Okay.
You said that to Uzula.
Okay. If
She-
you,
There's
she-
guidance.
if you roll between 14 and 10, it's only 21 points of damage.
Okay.
If you roll less, if you roll between 10 and 5, it's going to be 35 points of damage. If you roll less than 5, I also need you to make a con save to not be stunned for 1d4 rounds.
I got a 19.
19,
22.
22,
18.
18. Okay. You
So
got
you
22.
saw my 22.
Yeah, I saw your 22. Sorry, Justine and Ray, what'd you guys get?
She's fine. I got hit.
So you got that many. Okay, you get hit as parts of the room explode and start flying towards you. I think since Sebastian's so big, you just take a lot of it, and then luckily all the other people in the hall are kind of shielded just because of your pure size, because you were maybe in the doorway. This room 48 is destroyed.
78.
We're 78. The front half of it is destroyed. I will remove the front half of it as a giant red dragon who is very angry is there. And he just starts rolling back as he comes into consciousness and realizes all of the odd things that have been going on, and that the fact that he's been thinking he's a horse this whole time, and he's angry because he feels like people are mocking him. And this all kind of comes out of one giant roar. I need all of you to roll initiative.
Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Please don't suck.
14.
14.
All right, people, hold on a second. Who's got what? Who's low first?
Dirty 20.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Okay, better. What you got?
14.
14.
7.
Okay, Demolis, what you got?
7.
22.
22.
What you got?
I'm rolling really good tonight.
Penelope?
22.
22, got it. Sebastian got a 20, 30, and Tamir.
22.
Okay, we got two 22s and two 20s. Of the 22s, who's got the better decks? Who's Tamir or Penelope? That's what they call us.
My total dex is 16.
Mine's 17.
Okay, so you go first.
Okay, Tamir's gonna go with 22.1, and between myself and Uzla, who's got the better decks?
I've got 16.
I have an 18.
Okay.
I'll go first, but you know what? I'm gonna go after you. Do I get to choose?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's
choose.
fine.
Great.
Yeah, I'm okay with Penelope going before me too. That's fine.
Okay.
The dragon goes on a 13.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm supposed to.
Most of us go before.
Most.
I will be rolling to see if his breath weapon recharges. His breath weapon is 18d6.
For fuck's sake.
Ugh.
And you said we have one round to try and get the manacles off.
Yeah. Well, you could try the next round too if we have another round.
Right.
So,
Cool. B team.
Georgie!
Woo, Miyoshi.
Don't ask you about the what?
I have to. His turn has to pass before I roll the villain action. So
Thank you. I just want to make sure I got it right. All right, here's what I've got so far. In
Perfect.
order: Tamir, Penelope, Uzla, Sebastian, Better. All five of those, except for Demolis, go for the red dragon. Then Demolis.
I said that Penelope could go first.
You're killing me.
Well,
all right. So top of the initiative.
Would be
It
Petty.
is Penelope.
Petty is. Catherine wants to ask something mechanically.
Yes.
If I cast Mage Hand, will that help me with getting to the manacles and getting them off? Can it be like an assist?
Yes. You can cast Mage Hand as an action, and with your rogue action, you can do a sleight of hand check.
Cool. I'm gonna do that
I will allow you to do it with advantage.
with advantage. Okay. That is my sleight of hand. Is that first one? Second one. First one was a 25.
Nice. The DC was 20. Cool.
I specifically held it this way so you could see what I was doing.
With a 20, you're able to get one of the manacles off. There's still one manacle on.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna shout out, somebody help with the other leg. That's my whole turn.
Okay.
Tamir, you're up.
Raise up its hand. The manacle just kind of hanging from it. The manacle kind of shrinks. Like one of the manacles is like really tiny. The other one's just huge around its wrist.
I
So,
mean, they're magical manacles, so yeah.
who's next?
Tamir.
So can I make a dive and see if I can wind up on the foot with the giant manacle to get it off?
Roll me a acrobatics check as a part of your move.
Okay. 22.
22. You land upon its large pulled back front arm. The manacle is right there in front of you.
Okay, can I pull it off using another strike?
It's locked on there, so you're probably gonna have to do a sleight of hand to get it off.
Okay,
To pick
I
the
can
lock.
do that. Oh, that's only a 12. But I am proficient.
You are proficient. The DC is 20.
Okay, can I try again?
Yes, you can do it as part of your cunning action.
23!
There you go.
Nice!
23, as it raises up its backhand, ready to bring down a claw the size of the person it's about to hit. You unlock it, and the manacles fall to the ground. As it does, roll me another acrobatics check to catch yourself as you start falling down.
19.
19. You land like a cat, gracefully upon your feet, as if you never fell at all, and behind you is whoosh, as quickly, like an inwards explosion, a confused unicorn who thinks it's a horse, who starts looking around for apples.
I turn over to Vetter. You
I give it
motherfucking...
an apple.
How...
That's
God,
a good pony.
I can't even verbalize
Go
just
pet the good pony.
you.
There's just
I mean, to be fair,
structure
how was
all
I
around,
supposed
like
to
this
know
place
what
is-
it was?
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn.
Well, I mean, if it's supposed to be the exact
It's the
negative,
last
maybe
time
next
I
time we
was-
could think, I don't know, bigger?
Hey,
Technically,
hey,
Demolis was right. You're kind of the brains of this operation.
I thought it was a person. And to be honest, even if it was an evil person or some kind of evil caster,
If you
those
hadn't
manacles would have
interrupted
prevented
my
it from
thinking-
casting.
You hadn't interrupted my thinking, I would have... I was this fucking close, Vetter! We could have avoided this!
How did I know you would even have any
No,
inkling
you're
of knowledge of what it
brilliant.
was?
Thank you! I am smart.
This is the most vulgar
Everyone
I've ever heard Penny do.
thought.
And she keeps petting the pony. Such a good pony.
Going over to grab the manacles and I'm bringing them back to Mary Helen.
Hey, that 26 that I rolled that you asked me to, would that have avoided this situation?
You would have.
God fucking damn it. It was on the tip of my tongue. Before you
We have a problem with impulse control.
It's not my fault.
this time,
Didn't ask your opinion.
go fuck yourself.
No, thank you.
She pulls out another apple and just chucks it
Now-
in her fucking head.
Catches it, gives it to the horse. Who's a good pony? Who's a good pony?
The question is, if it was to die as that, would it actually just die?
Aw.
We are not killing a fucking unicorn in the house.
Who's a good pony?
It would
What's the
kill.
family doing?
Okay, but we do have to think about the fact that once we manage to make things right again, we're going to have a big problem.
We would kill one of Rokugan's biggest threats.
Not in the hallway.
Or no, wait a second. No,
Outside.
this thing belonged to Gaz.
Take it
This would be
outside.
one of
That's all I'm
Gazetteer's
saying.
children.
All I'm saying.
Hey, do you think
is
you'd be
take
worth
it
your debt?
outside.
I don't think I could sell this dragon.
I'm not asking you to sell the dragon.
I don't think we could get it out of here until it is a dragon.
Do you want to go for Bucky's? Who's a good pony?
And I'm pretty sure once it's out of the bubble, it stops being a unicorn.
I don't see how this is.
Well, next time they pop, this is Catherine, not Penny. Next time they pop up, you can just be like, "Hey, I have a unicorn for sale." Because they've been popping into this bubble.
They
right?
popped only at the wishing well, where with the monkey paw wishing well. That hasn't been a thing yet. Anywhere
Yeah.
else.
That
So-
was due to the monkey's paw wish.
Yeah. It was a
Um,
thought.
Maybe we don't tell Claude this was us.
Or just sit in the complete destruction of this once beautiful room.
I don't know what
I'm
happened.
not talking much anymore. I'm like,
I yelled out.
To be fair, would it work? This is all in theory.
I mean, everything works in theory. I can't tell you.
Would
that 'cause
the
you have no way
would
of
the
knowing.
Enochian curse revert as in normal? If it was like normal transformation, once it hits its, you would normally kill it. You revert back.
Here's a problem. Enochian magic is so chaotic. You have no way of knowing. I'm telling you, like your character would even go, fuck. Anything could happen.
Would it be in the library?
Don't do it to the
Would they
library.
have that in the library? I look at I can't
Sebastian?
word- Yeah, I look to Sebastian. How much knowledge of Enochian magic would be in the library?
not besides we have a mission.
I mean, this would be something we're going to have to deal with after the mission.
Immediately after. But
So,
assuming we can remove the curse, we should have the ability, I would think, and again, I could be very wrong, that we might have a few moments or we might be able to figure out how to remove the curse without removing the curse. Once we know that, then we can come
wait a
back.
second.
We're leaving.
What if we took it to the Waxleys?
We go, what?
To the Waxleys. Yeah. We can take it to
Just
the Waxleys.
shove it in the room with the Waxleys. It becomes a wax statue. No longer a problem as a
That
dragon.
is our problem.
Yeah.
That solves our
That's
problem.
valid.
That's yeah.
Wow.
That's a really good solution.
Well thought.
Before we
Throw it to
destroy
the bodies.
these, we might need the ability of the unicorn to
Teleport.
teleport.
But can it actually do that? Is that how we got here? Petty was not paying attention.
To Isidore, did that thing actually teleport you around?
Once when we were being chased by some orangutans.
So it does actually transform it into
We did teleport away.
Huh.
Yesterday that happened. There was some weird monkey man that was playing a lute.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
He's a dick.
Yeah, he's kind of a douche.
Hmm.
Right there. You know the chapel, right?
Yes, I'm aware of the chapel.
Right.
No dukes in the chat.
Now. But what if I mean it teleports? Go for a walk.
I mean, we're gonna have to go back to the chapel eventually, but
Why?
I think so that we could get to the basement. But
I'm thinking because probably the males can't use the teleportation, but might be able to use it to teleport somewhere to get. One of the women might be able to use the teleport, go somewhere to get something.
Random question: is Ursula a virgin?
Yeah.
Okay. I was.
Yeah, no, you've seen her pet, you've seen her, she's petting the pony.
I just
Giving it apples.
in my
Yeah.
brain wouldn't compute for some
Yeah.
reason.
I don't
T-Bear's way the
Has
fuck
nothing
back
to do
there
with
by
it.
the boys.
yeah, not even
Stand
close.
way the fuck away. Unicorn.
I don't ever want to hear these two sentences back to back. You're a virgin, yeah, I'm petting the pony. Never say that.
Are we the only two virgins?
Yeah, Aragorn would have a thought.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, folks.
Nope, that's fair.
Sorry.
Can anybody else teleport?
I'm working on that one, but I don't have that ability yet.
I used to be able to.
I mean, I can
Who
hit
said
you
that?
hard enough that you think you
Matt
teleported, but
Used to, like, you can do
Or
it
not
tomorrow.
not Camilla.
You mean,
it's
Mary Helen?
Mary
Mary
Helen.
Helen.
Mary Helen's like, I used to be able to
Would you be able to teach me?
teleport.
Yeah.
Yes, we could start on music. The spell. I mean, it takes quite a while to learn, but it is a thorough magic. It requires understanding of two places and imagining a location and then being able to describe it. And
Mary, do you know where the entrance to the dungeon on this side of the house is? We're going to have to go down there to take care of the problems that are down there before this is all over.
To bring the good name of Amber back to its former glory.
I and my brothers are aware of the entrances into the labyrinth. We are told never to go down there. Father was very strict. I understand some of the circumstances. We could live with these curses here. I mean, the family's together again, and most of the servants are dead. We could raise Claude carefully this time. I see it as a second chance, really.
What happened to Claude?
Mother, could you talk some sense?
Wait, what
into
happened
her,
to Claude?
please?
Oh, sorry. She said Claude. She meant
Charles. Okay, sorry,
Charles.
never mind.
Yeah. She's holding Charles, and she's like, Mother! No. No. I'm not changing diapers anymore. And also, no, we're not living with these curses. My daughter's wasting away. My other daughter... We have to find that ring. And...
Just
My
no.
baby boy is a baby boy again. He's when he looks at me, there's intelligence in those eyes. This has got to be torture for him.
I bet
Technically,
Charles-
once he
it
can
is better
cast his
than him
magic
being
again,
90.
the Anakian curse makes him age, so he's just got to be able to cast a spell. And he'll be out of diapers in no time.
Roll for stinky.
Cast Boom Boom! Cast Boom Boom!
It has
The
been
baby
in
kind of
the
looks
day.
back at you like,
Wow.
Cast Stink Clap.
I don't think he's able to chant the words or move his fingers.
Right, I'm saying you only got to get him to that stage.
Right.
Where he can wipe
Does
his
he know any
hands.
spell?
The spell
The question
ability.
is, does he know any spells that are material component only?
It's not a spell, it's a spell ability.
No. Can you cast a spell? The baby just kind of deftly tries to move its hands, but he doesn't have the deftness yet in his fingers.
He's literally an
Yeah.
Leslie has a question.
Yeah.
Is Guardian of Faith, am I able to summon a creature that can teleport?
Not with Guardian of Faith.
Not with Guardian of Faith.
Guardian of Faith is normally a physical manifestation that
Yeah,
attacks
a large
in the air.
spectral guardian
Yeah.
appears and hovers, so I didn't know if I would be able to get anything. Okay. Alright, never mind.
No.
I'm
Also,
still here, I just have to command position.
also, when we came in, you one of the ladies was saying something about they didn't know what to do. He's just a puppet or something.
Both of them look at each other and they look back and like, we're speaking about Lucas. I need you to roll an insight check.
$19.
19. Your mother's fucking lying. But Lucas is a puppet, so what does that mean? We were speaking about Lucas, is what we were doing. Lucas was turned into a puppet, and thankfully you all were able to find him and bring him back to us. We are very appreciative of that.
Mother.
Yes?
A word.
Of course, my dear. Perhaps we can see to the good lady here and have her retire and help get this other manacle on her. You're very good with your fingers. They kind of go back to the back room.
Following.
Okay.
Mom, you're a terrible liar.
This isn't my native tongue. So.
Is it your what?
This is my native tongue, so I'm not good at lying.
I speak her native tongue.
No, she's never taught you her native tongue.
What is her?
She is very close-mouthed about that.
I've never heard her say it.
No.
Say anything in that language.
You know she's foreign. You've always assumed Ferellian, but she doesn't speak a lick of Ferellian. We found the other girls upstairs. One of the girls, I believe it was, I think it was Nicole, I believe, was the one that had the issues.
Yeah.
Nicole has a unique Enochian curse where anyone she touches turns into a puppet. She didn't turn Lucas into a puppet. But she did turn your sister's promised Mr. Henry Ponsworth IV. And he's been turned into a puppet and he's upstairs. But unlike Lucas as a puppet, they are able to move around. So I think those two are unrelated. But some of the family members did come and they were able to help liberate them. Apparently there are some people that are flying around as vampire heads, but we've locked them in a room upstairs. But we were talking about Henry because Henry is from a very esteemed family. And his mother, we've been able to find his mother. She was a piece of furniture and we've put her in a room as well. She is a very noble lady, and if that piece of furniture got destroyed, well, we're already in a bad state, but we really don't need to be more socially bad graces. I mean, think of your grandmother. I mean, she really, really would like to go back to balls. This is a trying time for all of us.
Catherine is trying to do notes and stuff. Can we back up just a
Oh yeah,
little bit?
Go for it.
I heard Lucas, and then you had me do the insight check.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not sure what triggered the insight check.
Oh, because
I'm trying to do both at the same time.
The insight check is because you know your mother so well, you can actually pick up on her lies, where most other people wouldn't be able to pick up on that.
She wasn't talking about Lucas, she was talking about Henry.
She was talking about Henry.
When she said Lucas, she was lying.
So you've now realized that Henry has been turned into a puppet, and one of your cousins has the power to turn people into puppets.
Right, because we didn't know that. B team knew
B
that.
team knew
right?
that. So now you're catching up to
Right.
what B team knows.
Okay.
I'm just basically filling you guys in.
Gathering all the information.
Yeah.
Now you know who you can take a servant to be turned into a puppet.
You don't know our
I don't know
information
that.
yet, but
Or
fuck you.
perhaps a red dragon.
What?
Oh.
Or perhaps a red dragon. But that's no, it would still be
That's
listed
still
upon
be
the.
but it'd be easier to carry it to the Waxleys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leslie is
I
thinking
can
you could give
give
Ursula.
Give you the
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We might do that because, like,
You did.
what if it turns into a horsey puppet
Better yet, what if it turns
and
into a
could still
dragon
go
puppet?
nee?
Yeah.
It's a dragon, but it goes nee.
Yeah.
Okay, this has to be a thing
This
now.
has to be a thing. Yeah. Ursula doesn't know, but yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. All
I
right.
want you all to look at Tony's face and realize he's thought about this.
No, he hasn't. This was not prepared.
Not only has he thought about this,
really-
it probably woke him up screaming.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
All I can see
mother.
right now on my screen, the three people on my screen are Skylar, Kethri, and Leslie, which means The only way I'm seeing Tony is a really tiny picture in your
In the middle of
Last Supper
everybody.
scene.
It's not a happy face.
It's not.
That's a you motherfucker's face.
Oh,
We're gonna kill
amazing.
Catherine before this night's over.
Yeah.
I feel like
We're gonna
this might be a
explain that to a
good
whole
time
bunch of
for a
people.
break.
All right.
It's 10. Do we?
Just
Yeah.
like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Stretch our legs.
Let's
Okay,
take a
quick
5-minute
five.
break to stretch our legs, and then you guys can figure out whatever the heck you're going to do next, and I have to contemplate what the fuck would happen.
It would turn into a dragon puppet that neighs, obviously.
But then it gets turned into what?
I can see Tony twitch. It's great.
Yep, we'll be right back. I'm gonna turn back on the audio. Background music's off. All right, we're back.
Cool.
It is your scene.
I'm still in the room with Camilla and Mary. Helen, is she over
Yes,
too?
Mary Helen's in this room because they're putting the clamps back on her because she was
Back on
she
Mary
did
Helen.
not want to leave a room that has potentially something more deadly than a spoon in it.
Without the chains on. Got
Yeah.
it. So you said you found the girls upstairs. Mother, who do you mean?
Yes, we found both. I have to look at the thing. We found both Nicole Amber and Mary Teresa Amber. They were upstairs, and of course we did find Henny Ponsworth. He has been turned into a puppet, as well as some of the staff, accidentally, have also been turned into puppets. Lucas is up there as well, with them, keeping her company. They're in the southernmost room on the northern face of that side. Normally not their room, but you know where the old toy room is when you were children. That room.
The nursery, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
They've been held up there.
Is it Nicole or Mary Therese with the affliction turns people to...
Let me, Tony, look just to make sure I don't believe it's Nicole. LM. It is Mary Therese Amber that has it. Nicole is afflicted with wild magic. Any spell she casts, well, could be anything. So she's unable to cast magic. But Mary Teresa is there, and to our shame, Henry is enamored with her, and they were planning to run off together and leave your sister at the altar. The older woman almost faints. She's like, "Oh no!" But she has the manacles there, so it kind of just stops her for a second. And just like the cold metal touches her forehead. She's like, "Oh."
That was uncomfortable. Okay, Mother, I really wish that you wouldn't try to lie to my face. I do not appreciate that. But, that being said, this does present an opportunity in this particular situation.
Well, I suppose we could have the paperwork redrawn up, and you could marry Mary. I mean, that would be, of course, acceptable to me.
I love that that's where your mind went. Mother, I have other things to attend to. Thank you for your time. I'm going to go now.
Oh yes, could you bring Lucas back down when you're done?
If he would like to come, then yes.
He doesn't get a choice.
He is a whole person. Mother.
He is
Mother.
He's a 4-year-old boy.
Mother.
He is
We're
my
not
grandchild.
doing this. We are not doing this. Goodbye. And she's going to walk back out into the other room.
Okay. You are out into the hallway.
What have you guys been doing while I've been yelling at my mom?
Feeding apples to the pony. Petting.
Trying to slowly clean up the mess from an exploding dragon.
I'm in the library looking on Enochian
Oh,
magic.
we went to a completely
Okay.
different room. Okay.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I'm waiting.
Roll your percentiles.
I want to know.
You roll percentiles to see if you can find it. You guys are in the hallway scene while he's doing that.
So, Tamir wants nothing to do with the unicorn, I'm gathering?
54.
You're muted, Jay. Jay, you're muted.
Tamir's staying way the fuck away from Unicorn.
Okay, thank you. Cool. So, Penny is going to come over to Uzla and Isadora, because she's probably standing right
before she
next
gets
to
here.
it still,
Yeah.
right?
Before
Okay.
she gets...
So,
Hold on.
Ray, you are really quiet.
yeah.
I'm really quiet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, so it was his mic the whole
Yeah.
time.
My mic is on.
You're just
Yeah,
soft.
you're just
You're
very
just
quiet.
soft-spoken,
Yeah.
that's all.
Yeah, we can hear you good, but that's only because we turned it way up. Like Justine's super loud, and you're
Very
normal,
quiet.
Okay, I just switched microphones. Give me 1 second.
Excellent.
That's
Nope,
much
that's-
better.
Yeah, go ahead and turn
How
that
about-
down.
Is this better?
Nope.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
quiet.
The
Nope.
opposite.
Too quiet.
Okay,
Here, have Ross do it. He's right.
try
behind
that.
you.
Yes.
Is that better?
Somebody
Yes.
who can see do it.
Oh,
Okay, if this is better, we're all good.
Hold, please.
Because now we need to turn everyone down a little.
Yeah, her. Yeah.
Now I'm too loud.
I know.
I've been talking
Yes,
to
but let me mansplain it.
No, it's because you've evened out with Justine
hold on,
now,
hold on.
so.
One of you guys, please say something.
Saying something.
Okay, now Ray.
Something said.
Perfect. Okay,
Excellent.
much better. You guys have evened out.
Okay, what were you trying to say, Ray?
Before you get to Uzula, Sebastian walks towards you and says a word, please.
Can it wait?
Not really, but I've waited long enough, so go right ahead, but when you're done.
Okay. Give me a moment to talk to these two, and I'll come right back before I go anywhere else. Okay. And she's gonna go over to Uzula and Isadora. Isadora.
Yes.
With Charles and dear Uncle William being in this room, would you be more comfortable staying in a room with puppets and females?
Well, I mean, I'm fine if people have puppets in a room, but of course, women, I would prefer to just be in a room with other gentle ladies.
Okay. Do you think your friend here, she hesitates to say unicorn anymore after that debacle, would be able to get me and you and Uzula upstairs where there's a safer room for you to stay in?
Believes that the creature would follow me upstairs if that is safe.
Okay.
But we think that it might turn into a dragon again.
Only with the I'm gonna say hand, because Kethri keeps tripping over this word.
Okay.
Only with the handcuffs. So, at this particular moment because of the event.
Of course.
Do you think the creature can make it up the stairs
I've
under
seen
its
a
own
horse.
power, or would it teleport?
I don't know which. I suppose we'll have to try to get a horse up some stairs.
Okay, and she'll look at Uzula. What do you think? Think we can get it up the stairs?
She'll take a 10-foot step away and pull. Who wants an apple? She wants an apple.
Roll me an animal handling check.
Fantastic.
Ooh, I rolled a 17 plus 0.
17.
Yeah.
17's really
Who
good.
wants an apple?
You are able to get a horse up some stairs. Barely.
Cool.
It's gonna fuck up the railing.
That's
I
fine.
don't-
That's fine. Nobody gives a
We
shit
fucked up
about
a
the
whole
railings.
ass room.
We've destroyed at
No.
least 2 rooms
All right.
now.
So
One more railing's
Isadora
not a
and
problem.
I are gonna
Before you leave or
go
something
ahead
like
since
that,
she's
was-
leading the horse,
Okay.
and because I know where the nursery is, right?
Yep.
Getting into that room with the 3 ladies and the
Claude
horse.
is up there currently.
Do we run into Claude?
Yes, you run into Claude beforehand. Claude's like,
Oh, but
Penny!
Isadora doesn't have a problem with Claude.
oh, you're right, he doesn't because Claude's gay. Yes.
Cool. Okay, so this isn't a
Well,
problem.
you don't. Well,
No, yeah. We do now.
Okay. Cool. Anyway,
Reasons why we ask
Uncle-
questions.
yes. Shit, I told you I was gonna come talk to you before we went up the stairs.
Didn't
No, he's
happen.
noticed. He just,
Forgot about it.
as
It's
you walk
fine.
right past him.
and he goes,
I'm a little busy.
That's the biggest FU to you now. Penny just out here pissing her hair.
we're passing around like it was a bad choice. It's all right. Oh, you want this, or you take this too?
Yeah.
I feel like Sebastian would understand though, but that's beside the point.
Sebastian
Anyway,
does understand. Doesn't mean he's not pissed. In game, Sebastian's been pissed for about 2 or 3 days since something that happened several games ago.
that's valid.
And
That's
he's been seething quietly.
okay.
He's a half
All
orc.
right.
You have to remember, he's a half orc who's a bard. He has learned to channel his anger in his writing, his music, and his commentary.
Fantastic.
So you notice his commentary has gotten a bit worse.
Great.
Oh yeah, I've noticed. Even Uzula's noticed that.
Awesome.
Wait.
Alexa, turn on library.
Okay,
There
wait.
we go.
Yeah, can you guys still hear us? Okay.
We can hear you.
I can see you.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's turning back on. You'll have
It
to
takes
use
a second.
this to turn it back on.
Okay.
Sorry, something turned off the. It's plugged into that.
Nope, that's. Oh. Which one is it?
Oh, it's starting to do it now.
I love the owl noise. It makes me happy.
Oh, good. It's back. It's just picking up automatically.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
Okay.
Good deal.
Except we're looking out your window. That was
Hold on,
weird.
hold on.
There we go. All right, we're back. Anyway, so we run into Claude between the stairs and the nursery. Hello, Uncle.
Oh, Penny, Uzula.
Hi. How are the puppies?
Is that a unicorn in the hallway?
Don't touch it.
This is a very long story, Uncle.
Actually,
We need-
dragon.
You're not there.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I'm in the
you're
library still.
downstairs.
Yeah,
you're
Yes.
still in the
Anyway, yeah. So Isadora has what a step in here. Isadora got it.
Isadora can't be around dudes who like chicks, and that's a man who was turned into a unicorn who thinks he's a horse but is actually a giant red dragon.
Oh, Isadora, I'm sorry. And he'll like turn his head away. He starts walking backwards. I'll see you all downstairs, but not Isadora. And then he walks
Right.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
Bye.
Pet the puppies for me.
Oh my God. Okay. So we're good. Let's go to the nursery.
Okay, you guys go to the
yeah.
nursery.
I don't know where I'm at, so I'm following you guys.
Right. Yeah.
This is her first time here.
Yeah, it's
So,
first time upstairs.
Penny
There's
has
a door on the left that says
wonderful
"Beware
idea.
vampire bat heads," and the
Is that
door on
what
the
you guys
right.
nurse here?
And the door on the right is open, and there's a small. It looks like a servant, but they're a puppet, and they have like a little makeshift musket,
Oh, you're cute.
and they're just standing in front of the doorway, just kind of like.
Okay. She having heard from her mother about how Mary Therese has been accidentally turning people into puppets. She's going to stand with all the dignity of someone who's been raised as a noble. Penny Fitzamber to see Mary Therese and Nicole.
The puppets move now.
And it salutes you, and then it steps to the side.
Okay.
You ever see the ending of the first Blade Runner movie? This sounds an awful lot like that.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, knocking on the door. Mary Therese? Nicole?
The door opens, and Nicole is inside. When Mary Therese is sitting on the bed with a puppet sitting beside her that looks like Penny Farnsworth.
Henry
Farnsworth. Sorry, Henry Farnsworth.
Farnsworth?
I look at you, and I said Penny, and I'm like, no.
Henry Punsworth
Henry
the Fourth.
Farnsworth the Fourth.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, you said
I
Lucas
made
was
up
in
the
here
name too,
right?
and goddamn it, even I keep fucking it up.
The only reason I remember that name is because I was scouring these fucking notes. Thank you for keeping excellent notes.
Yeah.
When I'm not in charge of notes. You're awesome. Anyway, Mary Therese, Nicole, this is Uzula, and of course you know Isadora. Isadora has brought a friendly creature. Currently friendly, anyway.
There's a horse in the hallway.
It's a unicorn, actually. Most of the curses that the family is experiencing don't seem to affect him. I think it's a him. I look down.
You look at it's a male horse.
It's yes, him. And it will only let women pet it. Would either of you like to pet the horse? Mary Therese, would you like to pet the unicorn?
Our curses
If
don't
I-
seem to affect them.
Our curses don't affect them.
It doesn't appear to.
Yeah, see?
I'd love to pet the unicorn. She reaches over and she tries to pet the unicorn. Her hand stops before she can touch the unicorn.
She's not a virgin.
I can't seem to touch. Really trying.
Tony, I need to make this happen.
I give her an apple. Hold your hand flat
Okay.
under its tongue.
To let the horse lick it out of your hand.
The horse will try to lick it, but then kind of reels back.
You don't understand.
She's trying to. I don't. Why can I not touch the unicorn?
Have you been?
No. No.
So you have.
I have not.
Okay.
How dare you challenge me on this? I am. No. No.
Can Nicole touch the horse?
Nicole looks over and she's like reaches over, she pets the horse.
You did that on purpose.
I would have. That's great.
I've never. And she goes back and she sits by Henry Ponsworth IV, the puppet.
That's a cool puppet. Uzla starts to walk over to the puppet.
No. And she picks him up. I'm sorry. Henry's very particular.
Is that like a person one?
Henry has been afflicted by a curse.
Oh, I can fix that.
My sister's fiance? Why is he up here with you, Mary Therese?
Because he's the sister's missing.
No, she's not. Not anymore. We found her.
Because he's very good with puppets, and
Here's
he's
the thing.
here
Hang
as a
on.
puppet.
I have a thing. Where is it?
I
Something
I
about
have
being a
a
noble?
joke, and I'm dying to tell it.
Fucking do it while I'm looking this up. Do it.
Okay, so Ray, when your mic was turned down and somebody said that you're soft, I so wanted to say, you know, I hear there are drugs for that.
That's awesome.
Well done.
That's totally awesome.
Unnecessary, but awesome.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Yes.
I can fix that.
Fix.
That's what Ross just said.
Fix.
Yeah, just put him down for a second and step away. I won't touch him. Uzla's going to attempt to remove curse.
Go ahead and roll. DC's 19.
No.
Can
Nope.
I assist in any way?
As you see her casting it, how would you try to assist?
God.
Also, you also have a warlock's power. No, wait. Are you sorcerer or warlock? Sorcerer, right?
Sorcerer.
You don't have access to remove curse
Yet.
yet. Guidance could help. Enhance ability could work.
Oh. Could I have guidance myself first? I do have that.
You could have.
But I didn't say it ahead
You
of
didn't
time.
say it
Yeah.
ahead of time. You can make another shot at it.
Yeah, but I only have 2 spells.
I know. The
Yeah.
warlock.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, it's getting to be that point in the day anyway where we're gonna have to rest soon anyhow.
I'll guidance and give it one more go.
Okay.
I mean, I'm casting it at 4th level.
The 9th level effect.
Yeah, I
I
know.
mean, and I can't like burn my sorcery points for her.
Yeah. There's effects that could help, but unless you have some
I
that
don't
can.
really have anything
Yeah.
to do that with.
Alright, so one more time, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worse. Actually, yeah, that's actually way worse.
You think the
I
magic
got to 14 as the
could
highest.
potentially do it, but every time it hits it, it's a powerful effect.
Sorry, it's more powerful than I expected. I can try again tomorrow.
So it would turn Henry back into is
Yeah, you could strip him again.
no, what? No, no.
Mary Therese, my darling.
no. Let me see.
My
I'm gonna
darling
roll.
cousin.
I'm gonna see if her sister can figure it out. Oh, her sister's in the fucking dark. Her sister's like,
You can tell me the truth, or I can force it out of you, Mary Therese.
roll an intimidation check.
Ursula gets this wicked grin on her face,
Where's
like
my
she and
fucking
Penny are on the
phone?
same page.
Where's
for
my
the first
fucking
time.
phone?
It's glorious, isn't it?
Yeah, she and Penny are all of a sudden on the same page.
Are you fucking serious right now? Did I leave it on the
Almost
fucking
heard
couch
it, I'm
again?
just singing from downstairs.
Might have been.
Ooh, Freya, baby, I'm sorry.
I thought I
Blame
brought
Penny.
it over.
Leslie's gonna go look for it on the.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
I don't see
Intimidation.
it. Oh, did you find it?
It's a 5 plus 7, 12.
12. Okay.
But also, hang on, just a second. I just read a thing. Insightful something.
Oh, that you can't roll
No,
less
not
than
that. You can't roll less than an 8 on the die.
on
What
an
I just
insight
saw.
check.
With Ursula giving it a wicked grin, is there anything that she can help with on that?
Just
Oh.
like, we're in this together, so
All of a
I'm
sudden,
fully
this is our
supporting
bonding moment.
this.
Since you're tag teaming, I will give you advantage.
Yes.
You receive the help action.
11 plus my 7,
Get it.
18.
That beats the DC of 15.
Cool.
She-
Seriously, though, where the fuck is my...
Your cousin cracks and she's like, I've been seeing Henry behind your sister's back for the last year.
Under sis ass.
We're in love and we're going to run away with each other. And I've guaranteed that they have to marry me to him.
Cool, don't ever lie to my face
You're
again.
pregnant?
No. No.
Why else did you guarantee it? Somebody else know you stripped him?
I mean, he stubbed me.
You'd be able to touch the unicorn if you had not committed a carnal act of sin with this man, cousin. Don't lie to my face ever again.
I mean, at least I can get a man.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
We are not in the room, thank God.
She goes to raise Ursula without thinking.
Her
goes
sister
to
backs
raise
the
her hand
fuck
with
off,
high
like-
five.
Oh, like even the puppets go. Pull away.
That's funny.
Penny's eyes start glowing so fucking bright.
Oh, she's intimidated. That's happening. She's like,
Do you want to try that statement again, cousin?
no, I don't. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
You can get a man. I'm sure there's lots of men who want to court you.
You fucking bitch. Mary Teresa's never heard her curse in
Oh yeah.
life, so this
Yeah.
is
Wow.
this is insane. Anyway, my mother...
Outside the doors where we are, back out the hallways.
I thought you guys were downstairs still.
Are we still downstairs?
Yeah, you guys are still
Camilla.
downstairs, yeah.
I thought we might be, but I couldn't remember which floor any of this was happening on.
Oh,
Well, you're on the
First.
second floor.
Yeah, this is the second
You guys
floor,
stay
sorry.
downstairs with Camilla.
I'm in the library.
Yes. Anyway,
Hang on.
my mother said that Lucas was up here. Where is he?
I'm trying to. The other one's name. Give me. I'm just gonna pull up with that. Yes. Nicole will pull out Lucas, and she's like, "I have your brother right here. Mary never touched it. We don't know why he's a puppet."
Well, he's my friend. Can I have him back? He enjoyed going on adventures with us, didn't you, bud? One for
It
yes.
was
Click.
1 yes for 2 for no.
Oh
One
yeah.
for yes, 2 for no.
Click for yes.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, dude! Ursula goes to get him.
Ursula,
Yeah, you took him from me once.
can we
Why don't you just come with me?
please
Give me the
leave
puppet.
the
I
4-year-old?
don't know you, man.
Trust me, he's gonna be better off with me than what she's gonna do to you in a
But
minute.
it's
That
her
is
brother.
absolutely
Yeah,
cousin.
and trust me.
favorite cousin, not
Oh.
brother.
Oh yeah. No,
This is me to Tony.
oh yeah.
Cousins, not brother and sister.
Oh yeah, cousin. Oh yeah, but no. Oh Lucas. Oh yeah, Lucas is your cousin.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry.
Lucas is the
I was-
4-year-old. I was the
Of
favorite
the
cousin.
of
blah,
the
blah,
other.
blah.
Yes. Sorry, my brain
Anyway.
went.
Sorry, you keep throwing me off with that shit.
I'm throwing myself off sometimes.
It's
there's,
okay.
There's a lot of family relations going on here.
There is. Oh my god.
I blame myself. She's
You are the god. So anyway, Mary Therese, please don't hand it off just yet. I would like to have a discussion with my sister first.
You're gonna get so hurt.
roll an intimidation check.
I'm going to step between Uzula and Lucas
Okay.
There is no in
with the
between.
super angry, crazy eyes.
23.
23. Okay, so you are stepping in between.
No, Uzula's not allowing that. She's going after Lucas.
Okay.
Oh.
He said yes.
He's
Just
4!
says you.
Nicole cracks like an egg and just goes, I'm sorry,
Thanks.
she's scary.
Uzula takes Lucas. Hi, dude!
She turns around to Mary Therese, and I'm not!
Mary, who wasn't involved in this, it was Nicole, who was like, I'm sorry.
Just generally to both of them,
Oh,
because
yeah,
I've
yeah.
lost track of who the fuck...
They both kind of back up like, we thought we were safe in this room.
Uzula starts to back out of the room.
Hearing commotion upstairs, I think I'd like to go and see what's going on.
Yeah, we're not being quiet.
Sure.
No, not at all. Not even a little bit.
Feel free to, if you feel like you would have stepped into the room at this point, feel free to step into the room.
Okay.
Uzula, put the baby down!
No, he
I would
said
say,
yes.
Sebastian, you would also hear the commotion upstairs.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm going upstairs.
Okay.
Uzula backs
Because
out
raise
of the...
voices, I need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to be in
She's
the
gonna
scene,
go
you're
punch
in
her
the scene.
cousin as she sees Sebastian walk on in.
Put the baby down!
As I walk past Uzula, I stop and made a kid.
No.
What?
I'm getting.
Why no?
So can I pick up Uzula and I go back in the room?
I'm
Not allowing it this time.
I'd
Okay.
like to
What?
say to Sebastian, maybe let's let them work it out.
Okay.
Oh, we're absolutely letting them work it out. I just want to make sure the baby's the 4-year-old.
Well, maybe the kid wants to come with us.
Yeah, he said yes. He
He's
asked if you wanted to go on an adventure.
4!
He said
Demolish!
yes.
Penny,
And all we have to go on is
until you're
your...
done with your business up here. I'll keep an eye on them until you're done with your business up here. I will keep an eye on them, and I'm pointing at the 2 little people in front of me. The little one holding the really little one.
It's not around.
Thank you, brother. And she's
Until
gonna
you're
turn
done.
back.
And then he just goes and he closes the door.
Good plan. Alright, because she needs a fucking minute to calm down. And she's gonna turn back to Mary Therese and Nicole. Apologize for losing my composure. My sister is very trying.
Nicole will say, she's very scary. And Mary Teresa will say, I am very sorry for what I said. You're very attractive, and I'm sure men will suit you.
Cousin, that wasn't even the part I was mad about. I was mad you said it in front of someone who doesn't know all of the things about the family to embarrass me.
I just gave our cousin away to a weird lycanthropy woman. Is he going to be safe?
Okay, it's not lycanthropy or badgerthropy, whatever it is. She is a badger person. Let's get that straight. Because you're not gonna talk about my sister that way. Secondly, Lucas will be safe. My mother and your mother would like very much for Lucas to go back downstairs, and Uzula is facilitating that. I would prefer she had not been involved. It doesn't matter, it's done now.
And
For a specific purpose that my cousin has thwarted because she's a fucking whore. Anyway,
and what about the horse? Why is the horse up here?
I had some high hopes that You may be able to solve the problem for me by touching the horse.
I tried to touch the horse. I can't.
Okay. I wonder. I may need you to come outdoors with me, cousin. And then you can come right back to the nursery.
Outdoors?
Safely with Henry. For a minute at most.
Nicole and Mary will look
And
at
then
each other.
all will be forgiven
Look
between
back.
you and I shall never mention any of this to your mother.
Pinky, swear. Don't touch my pinky.
Imaginary pinky promise. Okay? Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Thank you. Nicole, you can stay here. Keep an eye on everything. Hold down the fort if you would. Mary Therese, come with me, please.
She will
And
put
she's gonna
Henry down. She'll kiss him on the head. And Henry will just kind of sit there with his hands and just kind of go.
Isadora, darling cousin, will you stay here with Nicole and let the creature come outdoors with me for a few minutes? I'll bring him right back.
Of course. Honestly, now that I'm in this room with family, I don't need to go anywhere else.
Excellent. Do you need the creature to come back to you at all?
He's not mine. He's just been following me around for days. Well,
Excellent.
for months, actually.
Well, he may not come back to you. I'm going to take him outside now.
Oh,
Okay?
are you taking him to the glue factory?
No. I would never do such a thing. No, he's far too large to be staying in the nursery, though. We're going to take him outdoors.
Now that I know that he's a dragon, yes, take him
Okay.
as far away as you can.
Excellent. And she'll lead the horse,
Okay.
not horse, outside with Mary Therese
Okay.
in tow.
They walk past us.
Yes.
Yeah, you
But
guys.
Pause a minute to talk.
You guys are in the hallway now, all together. Let me know when the scene transitions.
Okay.
So, once the door closes, Sebastian turns and looks at Uzla, who's holding Lucas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And says, very quietly, if you put your ear to the door, you can probably hear everything that's being said.
Why would I want to do that?
Exactly my point. And he slowly starts walking her down the hallway and getting her away from the door.
She's going downstairs.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Right.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to lead her. She's just going downstairs.
Fantastic.
Okay, so you guys are
That's all I needed to
downstairs
do in
when I
this part
open
of
the
the
door?
scene. It'll make sense in a second. Maybe
Okay,
not, but
so you
it-
guys are not in the hallway when I open the door with the horse and Mary Therese?
No, we've gone
Well,
downstairs, yeah.
But
Okay.
you were about a minute, so I don't know how slowly we're moving, but he's taking his sweet time.
Oh, no, I mean, Uzla's walking at her normal pace. She's talking to, apparently, Lucas, and Uzla will even ask, is Lucas even your real name? Yes, true.
Click.
Oh, okay, cool, so we figured out your name at least. So you're ready to go back on an adventure? Let me tell you about all of the things we've seen. And as she's walking down the hall, she's telling all of the things they've seen. The Waxilies and all of it. We killed a Minotaur by pushing him into a vat of acid. We made a deal with a demon. Like, all of these things holding nothing back going downstairs.
Do we catch up, sort of, like within earshot? Could I call out and get their attention?
If you guys are okay with it, it's your combined scene, so.
At the top of the so when you come out, then the only person you'll see is me moving slowly, listening to this conversation and trying to keep an eye on Uzla from behind, but very far away from her. And he just says quietly to you as you walk past him, and he's going to get behind you when you come through the door. He'll just say quietly, I gave Uzla a chance to listen to the door and she didn't do that.
Huh. Odd.
Maybe she's not so bad.
To be fair, I never said she was bad. She's just not smart. All in Ferellian.
I just want a little more peace.
But I'm working on it. If you could just work
So am
with
I.
me here. I need
Right.
to get the dragon outside with Uzla. And
Absolutely.
Mary Therese, please.
Absolutely.
Thank
I'll
you.
hold Lucas if you.
Cool.
All right,
Hey,
we'll go back downstairs.
Uzla, I brought the horse friend. We should go outside because I have a really cool idea that I think you're really gonna like.
She looks down, she's holding the puppet and talking to him. Yeah, I know, I've seen what that thing does. I'm gonna go find better. Oh, do you want to see the puppies, Lucas? And she goes to look for the fire puppies.
The hellhounds?
Sebastian will try to stop her. Sebastian will try to stop her and say, actually, I think what she's doing, she needs women to help her, and Lucas can't go. I'll hold him until you come back, I promise. Have I ever told you a lie?
Or worst case scenario, Lucas can watch too, but I think you would enjoy the show.
Okay, I'll go into the library and watch from in there. There's windows.
Okay, yeah, that's valid.
Alright, Uzla goes into the library and watches from the windows.
Cool.
Taking Lucas
Yeah, keep an eye on him.
I
and
have a way to get outdoors.
Sure. Sorry, Ray, you were saying something.
Oh, no, he's fine with that. He'll just watch.
Okay.
Now that he's shooting the library, he's totally fine.
Okay. So,
Can I convince Tony to make the puppet make horse sounds still?
make the puppet make horse sounds? Well, the horse is not a puppet yet.
Anyway,
Maybe.
all right, we're outside. I turn to Mary Therese and oh shit, no! Before I go outside,
Mm-hmm.
I need to go back and talk to Mary Helen
Okay.
and borrow the handcuffs for a minute.
Okay.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, okay. She's willing to. She's like, you're not. No.
I will be right back.
No,
with this, I promise.
She takes. I trust you.
Thank you. This is why you're my favorite aunt. And she'll go outside with the horse and Mary Therese. And I'll say to Mary Therese, this is about to get very scary for just a split second. But you pinky promised. Did you not?
I did. Pinky promise.
Highest level of trust I am putting in you right now.
Okay.
I know that you cannot currently touch the unicorn. But I want you to put your hands as close to the unicorn as you can possibly get.
Oh, my God.
And hold them there and try really hard to touch it no matter what happens.
She's trying really hard.
All right. I'm going to put the handcuffs on the horse, and you are going to touch it as soon as that happens, no matter what. Do not stop trying to touch the horse.
Sebastian's already moving towards the door.
Uzla
Okay.
And
sees
she
what
does
you're
this
doing.
really fast.
That or she's doing it again, and she
With
runs.
your-
I run over to look at the
and
window.
run away from the window. Come on, bud, this is not our adventure.
It's with your roguish cunning action, you are able to slip
the
it
way,
off. I
I am
need you,
Detect
and I'm
Magica.
going to have to both
I'm
make
running
reflex saving
away.
throws.
But she's right there as it's
Oh,
it's expanding.
Oh, it-
she has to touch it.
Oh, she's going to touch it. She doesn't
if
have a
she
choice
fails
at this
this
point.
check, she's gonna touch the horse.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I rolled a natural 1.
She touched the horse.
She's going to touch the
She
horse.
didn't touch the horse. She got set on by a dragon.
Uzla ran away.
Just
Yes,
wait,
yes,
I'm
you
trying to
demolish
do
this
a
stuff with
thing,
one
okay? Okay, my reflex.
I am
is
staring out the window.
Tamir, run!
20. Nice. Okay. You take no damage. You knew exactly what's going to happen. This bitch has no idea. She makes contact with the dragon as it does it, and she gets punted with her natural
I
1.
don't give a fuck.
30 feet on, and she's probably unconscious.
Tell me what the
But what happens is, for a second, there's an explosion of size. But it's like an explosion that started and then stops, and then you see a puppet of a dragon on the ground with with manacles on it.
teeny tiny black.
Oh no!
dragons.
You just touched it and then you kind of pulled them off, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you're able to boom, and all of a sudden it is a. Revert back to a horse. It is a horse puppet.
It goes dragon puppet to horse puppet.
Yes.
And the handcuffs turn back to normal handcuffs?
I am. By the way, I am watching this
Yeah, they're
with
normal handcuffs.
Mage Sight. As soon as she said what was going to happen while she was looking at the window, I booked it to the window
To see
with
this
Mage
happen.
Sight on to see this.
Oh, it is absolutely fascinating. This is
Running
all
away.
on theoretical level
I
stuff.
start writing it. I literally just.
You
start
could write a
writing.
paper on this, and I'm sure you could probably give a lecture at this point. Like, all right, let's talk about Enochian on Enochian curses interacting with anti-magic, and then reverting back to what is the dominant Enochian curse.
But
This is the greatest moment of our lives.
you see, so if anyone is in the library, they see Vetter just like staring out the window,
Yes.
writing on a piece of paper, going,
There is now a unicorn puppet that thinks it's a horse.
Sebastian was sprinting
But does it
towards
make
the-
sound?
to
It
stop
does.
her.
Yes!
What?
It makes weird noise. It doesn't make a noise. It makes a. It's like the little,
Teeny tiny
Like
noises.
like the wood, and then like the metal, like it, like the
Uh-huh.
rickety metal, like squeaking, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
Fucking
Squeaky.
amazing. All right, now I'm gonna go check on Mary Therese and help her up.
She's unconscious. She's not dead, but she's knocked the fuck out. She literally is on the ground like this.
She never stops.
She never stopped.
All right.
She is frozen in
deal.
that position.
Good deal. Sebastian, are you in the window?
No,
Also,
Sebastian was
you
sprinting
don't wanna
downstairs
touch
trying
her.
to stop you. He never would get there in time. So he bursts through the doorway, stops in the door with his hands in the frame, like,
It
"Look
worked!
at the
Sebastian,
thing,
it
he cannot believe
worked!
He just did that. He,
She's just so joyful right now that it fucking worked!
I closed the doors and let you think you could beat the shit out of her. So he knew something was coming. He didn't expect that. And when he clicks in his head like what you just did, the look of absolute pride in you is unbelievable.
Amazing. Can you help me get Mary Therese back to the nursery, please? She needs to rest after that.
It was epic. Simply epic. And he goes and helps her up and gets her back to the nursery.
Okay. So you touch
I'll
her.
go pick up the.
Tony,
Oh,
between.
you gotta like grab a blanket or something.
Oh, no, I'm definitely grabbing the.
Oh, okay. So you use a blanket. Okay. Okay. All right. You carefully and gingerly wrap her in a blanket, and you bring her back upstairs. She doesn't weigh much. She's like 100 pounds at best.
In the meantime, I'm gonna pick up this puppet, just so fucking proud of myself, and wait for Sebastian to come back.
It is.
Sebastian takes her upstairs.
It is an
Make sure
absolutely adorable puppet familiar.
I'm so fucking excited about this, Sebastian. This might finally do something for me. Anyway, you wanted to talk?
Yeah. About that ruthlessness that I just saw.
She's still so excited about this horse. Yes?
I don't mean to burst your bubble, but hands out of your throat, coupled with some of the other things I've seen over the past several days.
Like what?
Do you really want me to get into this here? We are a mountain-around family who are trying to investigate lots of things.
Is there anybody else around right now, Tony?
It's your guys' scene. There's no one else there. There's no one else there.
I'm under the impression
There's
that
no one else
Sebastian
there
and I
at the
are
moment,
outside
but-
alone.
You know damn well that Uzula will show up at the drop of a hat with the worst possible timing. Could be this moment, and so I'm just trying to talk to you as quickly as possible and let you know that whatever secret you're hiding, and I've got a pretty good clue, is about to show itself. Tony, do I have an idea that she's on a timer?
I'm gonna leave that between you guys. That's between you. You're a very deductive character, but it's between you as
Yeah,
players.
I'm in an investigative bard for a reason.
Yeah.
And you've kind of caught me off guard because horse. I'm riding a
Yep.
high, and
That's
this
why
is the definite opposite direction.
Yep.
This. What are you trying to say right now, Sebastian?
Okay.
One of our father's
Okay.
children has a unique lineage that is not human.
Yeah, Uzula and Vetter are badgers. What's the point?
And you are
I am not that.
you are not you're also not I'm not asking you to be ashamed or be I just want to know so I can help you. Because you've been trying to be him. And take it from me, it doesn't work.
I feel like if I'm going to tell anyone about this, my mother should be present.
And that's fine. But is your mother your mother?
Obviously not. You were there when I was dropped off.
I'm more than conscious of that, yes. But you know my point.
I do. But out here in the open where just anybody could hear it is probably not the place. You are right. Let's go back to the room where my mother and Mary Helen are. Because Mary Helen wants these handcuffs back immediately.
Let's take her the handcuffs.
Huh?
Let's take her the handcuffs. And a doll.
She doesn't get the doll.
Oh, no. You can keep the doll as long as it's not for sacrifice.
No. Why would it be for a sacrifice?
You just about knocked someone unconscious by pushing them 30 meters in a blood.
Okay, well, I didn't realize she was gonna get thrown 30 meters away. I thought this was
Did you
gonna
not
go
see what
very
happened to me 20
differently.
minutes ago when this happened?
I thought this was
That
going to go very differently. I thought as it was expanding, her hands would hit it and it would be fine. But no harm, no foul. She's not dead.
Ursula's rubbing off.
She might not be particularly happy with me, but she's not dead, okay? She's riding a high right now, which is why she sounds very Uzula-like.
Uzula saw what you were doing and ran away. She ran off and she hid.
Okay, alright. Let's resolve a couple of things, and then when all 6 of us are gathered again, we'll discuss this, and my mother needs to be present for that conversation. Okay?
Great.
Okay, alright. And she's gonna start marching back, because at this point she's very uncomfortable and wants to get away from the uncomfortable situation. She wants her mommy.
You're
By all
able
means, let's go get her mom.
You're able to easily find your mother. You're able to put up Mary Teresa back into her room.
Mary. Yeah,
Uh,
Mary Helen.
Mary,
No, Mary Teresa
Mary,
goes
Mary
upstairs.
Teresa's
Oh,
go upstairs.
Mary
Mary
Helen
Helen
gets
is
the handcuffs.
downstairs. Skylar, you found out some very interesting things about Enochian magic and their source, and kind of like basically Enochian curses are considered almost undispellable, right?
Okay.
They are a curse from it's a god's dictate, and it was a god's dictate because man tried to reach too high with magic. Whenever you try to pass beyond the divine gate, the things the gods that only they are allowed to do, that's normally when these things happen. The wish spell is the most common occurrence of an Enochian curse happening, because it's the easiest way for a wizard to try to pass beyond the divine gate, right? But there are other ways, like time travel, or merging dimensions, or warping reality. When you try to do things that are beyond the ninth sphere, normally either the Enochian curse happens, or if you're really, really lucky, you get turned into a what are they called? They got one eye.
Cyclops?
No, you guys ran into him in the other game earlier.
Oh, the Mad Mages?
Oh, the magic eating things that are usually wizards.
And it starts with an N.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The one getting his heart beaten, that's not right.
Oh, it's right there.
Nickel Northrop Nith.
Yeah, that's where I am too.
Yeah.
We're
Anyway,
gonna get it in the middle of something
it's
else.
fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the other thing. That is the better scenario that could happen to you outside of Enochian. Because with Enochian magic, what that does is it has other bad effects, right? It's a ripping of the weave. And once you rip the weave, repairing it is very difficult. It's been said, it's been theorized that there have been ways that people have been able to rehabilitate and fix the Enochian curse, but it normally takes codex level magic to fix that kind of thing.
Okay.
Or it takes some kind of divine intervention by a clerics have been known to be able to do it. High priests, archpriests. It's been rumored that the archdruids have found a way to do it with some side effects. It doesn't note exactly what it is, but it says it was physically unpleasant for them. And there have been other ways, but it's very rare. It's easier to just kill an Enochian. And normally the Enochian is not normally most Enochian curses aren't as nice as what's happened to some of the people in the family. Because most Enochian wizards are batshit nuts.
Yeah.
So, outside of that, anyone who wants to be found can be found. Some other people are harder to find right now. Very difficult to find Uzula right now. So, bless you. What scene do you guys imagine happening? It's still your scenes.
It is a little bit past 11, too.
It is a little bit past 11. Do you want to pause here and pick up in potentially that scene?
I would actually be okay with that. I know I'm exhausted.
I'm starting to hit a wall too.
Okay.
I'm-
Okay.
Okay.
So next
Sorry,
game,
folks.
we will start off with role play. Feel free to get an idea of how you want to dress up the scene. Everyone is free to be in that. Uzula is a little hard to find, so that might be something as well to keep in mind. And we'll pick up with that role play. I will figure out XP tonight. You guys have done a lot of role play. There's a lot of role play points. You guys have found a bunch of secrets. I'm going to give you XP for handling the dragon, kind of like a trap. And we had 3 skill challenges tonight. And you bypassed 2 traps. So,
Yay!
should be some good XP. Should be fun.
So if we turn the dragon into wax, does it count as killing the dragon?
No, I won't give you that much XP, but I will consider it like bypassing a trap.
Okay.
You also got
A very high level trap, I think.
so the secrets you got was Isadora, not a unicorn, and I put in what? Found the flame tongue.
I keep seeing the little creepy animatronic dinosaur. Not the mama, not the
Yes.
mama,
Yeah.
From dinosaurs,
not
yeah.
a unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh, Friday nights when we would watch dinosaurs
Oh,
I love it.
be
Episode 12.
be the honeymooners, frankly.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure out a banner for this game. I'm not sure
This
what it's going
episode
to
I thought
is
you were
brought
gonna
to
do
you
something
by
with so
Not
many-
a Unicorn.
Unicorn.
be. Feeding the unicorn in the style of My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I gave you the perfect image.
You did.
Yeah.
My Little Brony.
That's right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna think about images tonight.
And
for,
please understand that I risked a lot for that because my Google is not on self-serve.
That's gonna haunt you for a while.
at the very least,
Yeah.
your Facebook advertisements are gonna get a little weird.
I mean, the fact of the matter is that I don't really have to worry about it at work, but
Right.
yeah.